Grandma got molested at the airport, flying home to our house Christmas Day. They groped her breast and manhandled her hoo-ha. They ought to be arrested, TSA. Her metal hips at the alarm all, so they had to pat her down. But they patted her so roughly that her Depends underwear fell to the ground. She never felt so violated. And when they ended their attack, there were glove marks on her buttocks and incriminating latex in her crack. Grandma got molested at the airport, flying home to our house Christmas Day. They groped her breast and manhandled her hoo-ha. They ought to be arrested, TSA. They made her take her wooden leg off and remove her purple wig. They confiscated all her prune juice as they rummaged through her luggage like a pig. Now Grandma's cherub-like demeanor had quickly turned into a funk. She saw them cupping Grandpa's balls and wiener, raised her cane and shouted out, "Don't touch his junk!" Grandma got molested at the airport, flying home to our house Christmas Day. They groped her breast and manhandled her hoo-ha. They ought to be arrested, TSA. Now Grandma's flight had left without her, and she was left in misery, holding her wig, her leg, her undergarments, and what was left of her civil liberties. So show the TSA your tatas Let them grope your daughter and your son. If we fall in line and get stripped of our freedom, then we know that the terrorists have won. Grandma got molested at the airport, flying home to our house Christmas Day. They groped her breast and manhandled her hoo-ha. They ought to be arrested, TSA. Grandma got molested at the airport, flying home to our house Christmas Day. They groped her breast and manhandled her hoo-ha. They ought to be arrested, TSA.
Frosty the dope man was a violent, angry soul with a crack rock pipe and a couple hoes and 2 eyes like red hot coal. Frosty the dope man was a nigga from round my way. He used to sling mad coke but got hooked on dope on a cold ass Christmas day. He must have been an addict when he copped the whole £quarter, 'cause when he shot it in his veins, he began to dance around. Frosty, the dope man, tested positive for HIV. He contracted while using intravenous drugs, but he's just like you and me. Oh, Frosty, the dope man, knew the cops was out that day. So he said, nigga, run! Toss the gun before they take us both away. Oh, down in the jail cell, they stuck broomsticks up his ass. He was not queer, but he didn't care, 'cause they gave him a big dime bag. You'll find him round 18th and Brown, right where the addicts cop. He's sitting on the doorstep, nodding slowly till he drops. Poor Frosty, the dope man, he sadly passed away. But he waved goodbye, saying, don't get high, or I'll come back and haunt you from the grave. Thump-a-tee, thump, thump, thump-a-tee, thump, thump, Frosty's hooked on dope. Thump-a-tee, thump, thump, thump-a-tee, thump, thump, heroin's worse than coke.
Don't do drugs, kids. Don't do drugs. Everybody, I know, a little late, but we're here. We are here, and what time is it? 10:43. About an hour and some change. Stanley will be here with Stanley versus the World. I know, Don Terrier. Say it ain't so, Frosty. Say it ain't so. While I am here with you guys for a little bit, I will be playing Christmas songs of my choosing. All right, I'm in the Christmas spirit, and I'll go ahead and I have a lot of different Christmas songs that I'll be playing for you all tonight. Just as we go through. One of our very own is live right now here for the tea. And I figure we can show her some love and join her panel. It's the later it gets, the crazier it gets, the more fun it is. I might hop on the panel over there. I don't know. We might just listen. But I will share her stream with our stream and all of that good stuff. But I hope that everybody is feeling good and, doing well and all of that today, and that, it's Friday. It's the weekend. And I'm excited, I'm off work for the next 2 weeks. The next 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Last year it was only 4 days, but this year it is 2 weeks, and I'm so excited. I am so excited. I don't even know what to do, honestly. I'm just overjoyed. But I know that, last minute shopping, wrapping gifts, if you're the wrapping gift type, or if you're the type, let me know in the chat. Do you wrap your gifts, or do you buy gift bags, or do you just give it to them? I'm a gift bag type of person. I'm really not, wrapping gifts. I'll do it though, but it's terrible. It'll probably be like one of the worst wrapping of a gift that you've ever seen. So, but it's the thought that counts. They're gonna rip it off anyways. My mom and my aunt, they are like perfect gift wrappers. It's crazy. Like, they wrap presents so well. I just never got a hold to it, So with that being said, I know that I talked about it last night before we head over to watch Tease. I talked about Amazon. And all today, I have been doing some deep diving on Amazon and this strike they got going on. And let me tell you what, the more I hear, the more upset I get. And it's like, I'm ready to fight, It's like I'm not having it. Because I'm not, it's Christmas. And I know that they did this on purpose, they set it up, they made it super strategic. It started, yesterday, and it's supposed to last until Christmas Eve. But, I'm not feeling it. I'm not. And there's a few videos that I wanted to show you guys that I found. Just to, give you guys a bit of an update on that. And then I would also, too, I would be interested in hearing, what you guys' thoughts are. Are you in support of it? Do you understand it? Are you backing them? Because it could easily just be me and my first world problems. I pay for Amazon Prime, and I have a business Prime account, so I pay more, and I better get it the next day or the same day. Period. There's nothing else to discuss. I'm not. Okay. That's just me. What can I do? Nothing. Am I going to cancel? No, I'm not. I'm just going to talk trash. I am. I'm going to talk about it because I don't like it. I don't think it's okay. I think that these people are out of line. So let's go ahead and check out this news clip.
So Amazon contractors are in their second day of a nationwide strike, just, of course, days before Christmas and Hanukkah.
That's right. It's leading to concern about potential delays in holiday deliveries. Gigi Gracietta is live in the City of Industry with the very latest on this. Gigi.
I just had a very long talk with representatives from both the Teamsters and Amazon, and I can tell you they are a world apart on the situation here at facilities like this one in the City of Industry. This is day 2 of a strike at Amazon facilities. According to the Teamsters, they have 100 picket lines across the country, and hundreds are gathering to demand better pay and safer working conditions. Now, the strike is organized by the International Brotherhood of Teamsters, who claims that Amazon ignored a deadline that they set last Sunday to begin contract negotiations. But according to Amazon, there's nothing to negotiate because Amazon has no union employees whatsoever. Some employees may have expressed interest in joining the
Amazon said, listen, they don't work for us. They don't work for us. I don't know what they want to negotiate. Basically, y'all can strike through Christmas Eve to negotiate. Okay? But they're still out there. Let's keep going.
The union and signed what's called a signature card, but Amazon said nothing has officially been filed for representation, and that's where this really gets tricky. As for the delivery drivers, Amazon says they don't even work for them officially. They work for outside companies. Amazon, take a look at this, saying in part, what you see here are almost entirely outsiders, not Amazon employees or even partners. And the suggestion otherwise is just another lie. Now, take a look, because on the picket line this morning, we met Vanessa Valdez. She's worked as a delivery driver for one of Amazon's DSPs. That stands for Delivery Service Partners, for 6 years, earning now just over $22 an hour. And she says that even though she works for an outside company, on the road, she represents Amazon, and she expects them to step up for her.
When I pull up to the house and I hear the children say, "Here come Amazon," no, they don't say, "Here comes that DSP, here comes that third party." You cannot tell me I'm not Amazon. It is okay to step through the fear, to walk through the fear, because I had it. And I promise you, I found my voice with the union. The union has given me hope to be able to afford the little things in life, whatever gives you pleasure in your life to be able to afford. I promise you, the union will help you.
Meanwhile, the Teamsters apparently filed a request with the National Labor Relations.
She said, whenever I am delivering packages to your house and I hear the children say, hey, here comes Amazon. Here comes Amazon. It makes me feel like I work for Amazon, okay? That's how it makes me feel. I don't work for Amazon, but that's how it makes me feel. Keep on feeling.
Relations Board that Amazon be considered a joint employer along with the independent contractors. The NLRB made what's called a merit ruling in October, saying there may be some merit to that, and they will hold a hearing to determine Amazon's liability to people like Vanessa, the drivers. That hearing is actually scheduled for next year, but as of today, Amazon says they have no union employees, and they didn't go to that contract meeting because there is nothing to negotiate. Two sides to one story. Reporting live, I'm Gigi Graciette. Back to you.
All right, Gigi, thank you for that explanation.
You know, listen, that I have been watching videos about Amazon all day pretty much, and I just, I know that there's a possibility that, Jeff Bezos and his board, there's a possibility that they might, go ahead and say, yes, we'll turn it to a union or something, and, we'll give you a $2 raise or something like that. But as of right now, it's looking like that's not going to happen. It's looking like Amazon is not about to fold. I don't know. What I do know is that Jeff Bezos really doesn't want to be a union. I do know that. And I don't know, but it's just really incredible, watching the reactions of these people and listening to the things that they are saying. Should I be upset? Right? Because I'm for the service and I want my packages now. That's me, right? And so I'm like, first world problems. Am I wrong? But then I've been watching these people all day, and I'm like, at least you got a damn job. At least you got one. We all broke. Everything is high for everybody right now. You know how much people have been having to save their last, scrape everything together to give their children a Christmas, and the most reasonably affordable place that they could get her from is Amazon, and a lot of kids all across America just might not have a Christmas this year. And like, what is, you know, because the last 4 years have been hell under Joe Biden, you know, this was probably the first time in a couple of years where they was gonna have a decent Christmas. You know? I don't care about none of that. Don't care about it. Listen to them.
You are Amazon because of us. We need more wages. We need better pay. We need better job security. We deliver hundreds of thousands of packages and make all of you look good.
About these routes are inhumane. No one should be having over 300 plus packages.
Saying Amazon care about safety, but everyone over here must be on the DSP driving dirty vans. Dirty vans. Vans never been clean. People are getting sick in those vans.
We are the union.
Who are we?
Teamsters.
Who are we?
Teamsters.
Who are we?
Teamsters.
We're demanding more pay, better benefits, job security for all the hardworking men and women of Amazon. And we're just asking that you respect that and understand our value. We went and presented them to form our union, and hopefully they respect it and understand the value that we bring to the company. Don't be afraid, man. Join, fight for what you deserve. You guys work hard every day to deliver for Amazon, so don't be afraid to go after what you want and deserve.
Again, you do not work for Amazon. You do not work for Amazon. I don't know how else to tell you that, but you don't work for them. Okay? You're not an actual Amazon employee. They are putting stickers and stuff like this up. One does not earn $1 billion. They steal your wages. Wow. You know, I'm gonna let that one rest, because, you know, it's starting to bother me. There was one particular post that I saw. Hey, Asvaroon. Hey, Dontarius. Good morning, Asvaroon. I am doing good. I'm doing well. I am, you know, just complaining about Amazon again. You know, I just can't help myself. There's one post that I'm gonna show you guys here shortly, and that one really got to me because that one hit me close to home, and we'll talk about that here in a second. But just to be clear again, because we're gonna actually hear from one of the top people, a part of the board over at Amazon under Jeff Bezos, actually saying it on the news, and the workers are actually saying that they're lying or something. I don't. You know, if you don't want to go to work, all you got to do is say that. You know, that's it. All you got to do is say that. If you don't want to go to work, just say that. Yeah, just say that. Mm-hmm. You could be on the clock right now. You're asking for more money while losing money. But, you know, that's what they say, you know, the purpose of a strike and all of that. And, you know, maybe I'm just being ridiculous because I want my packages. But let's see what this young lady with this cowbell in her nose, or cow ring, whatever it's called, in her nose has to say.
People are excited for this strike. We've been waiting for this day. We've been prepping for this day. This is the day that they get to see how strong we are.
This is our chance to truly make history.
Teamsters have voted to authorize a strike at 7 Amazon facilities. Those include warehouses in Staten Island and Queens, the Chicago suburb of Skokie, and 4 in Southern California.
Amazon doesn't want us to realize the power that we have as Amazon workers. It wouldn't be able to run without us.
Amazon is scared because they know that with the power of the union, they're going to have to dish out what they owe.
Amazon needs to understand that there's real people behind these vans. There's real people in these warehouses, and they need to treat us with the dignity that we deserve.
These right here, we're fighting for our life.
We're fighting for our family.
We are Amazon Teamsters.
We deliver the packages.
We make Amazon's profits.
We're demanding our fair share.
We demand fair pay and safe jobs.
I'm trying to. We deserve. You deserve. Okay. Do you deserve to have a job, or, I mean, what do we really deserve once you've gotten a job? You know? I feel like I deserve a whole lot more as a teacher, but I still get up and go to work every day. Well, not for the next 2 weeks, but I still get up and I show up. Teachers don't make a lot of money. Okay. We don't. But I do what I can with what I got. Like, if I felt like not teaching your badass kids, and all of the rest of my colleagues felt the same way, you got to keep your own kids then? We're talking about the economy, a whole entire infrastructure. You just want to shut it all down to get more money. And yes, it works in some instances. We just saw it work earlier this year with the dock workers. We just saw it. But the dock workers actually worked for that company. Y'all don't work for Amazon. Y'all work for somebody else. You work for somebody else. What? Work for somebody else. So here, a few of them got arrested the other day. And so it says, after arresting an Amazon driver who tried to stop his van to show support to striking workers in New York City, police are now linking arms to protect the profits of Amazon and Jeff Bezos. No picture better illustrates the police role to protect and serve capital, not the people. Which is interesting because, you know, who do you care about who the police protect? Because I thought y'all didn't want their protection up there in New York. Well, the people on the left anyway. Defund the police? So who cares? What does it matter? What does it matter? Why are we complaining? Don't complain about what the cops are doing. They're just doing their jobs. They're just doing their jobs. That's just what they're doing. We have another fella here. He got something to say.
Jeff Bezos bragging that he could be the first trillionaire ever.
That just harps on what I was saying. A trillionaire, one man with $1 trillion. Where's your ethics? Where's your morals? Where's your, my fellow American? I was brought up all my life. My fellow Americans. Share the wealth. How are you about to be a trillionaire? Do you not recognize? Recognize how you got there? How'd you get there? We're the fuel to that engine. We're the fuel to that profit. We're the fuel. Because if we take away this fuel, you got nothing. Recognize us. Respect us enough to say, hey, a livable wage is not $20 an hour. $21 an hour, $22 an hour, $23 an hour. That's not a livable wage in today's economy.
Well,
$100, does it fill up a bag of groceries? One bag of groceries, $100.
Yeah. Yeah. It is. Who did you vote for? It is. It's expensive. We understand. But hey, you're wondering why the economy is the way that it is, and why things just keep on. Seems like they just keep getting worse and worse and worse and worse, and you don't know why, and you're mad at Jeff Bezos. And let's ignore the fact that he has a company that actually provides hundreds of thousands of people with jobs, adding to the infrastructure here of our great United States of America. Don't forget, when you're talking about Jeff Bezos is stealing from you, you think he's stealing from you? Well, I hate to tell you.
Earlier this week, as you all saw, the U.S. International Development Finance Corporation announced a $1 billion financial initiative to support conservation of the Ecuadorian.
Hold on, wait. How much did you say? How much did you say, Kareem?
Initiative to support conservation.
Hold on, wait. Let me go back a little bit. I want to make sure I heard what she said, and y'all too.
Announced a $1 billion financial initiative
$1
to support conservation of the Ecuadorian Amazon. This is a result of the president's recent trip to the Amazon and a continuation of the administration's effort to support innovative ways to address climate change through sustainable growth and development without burdening countries facing financial constraints. Earlier this week, as you all saw, $1
billion for climate change, and we just sent hundreds of billions more to Ukraine all this week. Jeff Bezos is stealing from you. Okay. All right. Yeah. Probably getting too much dip on your chip, but who am I? I don't know. I would need some sound, pushback to have a better understanding of this. Again, this could easily be me and Maya. I do love Amazon, and they've always been great. They say same day is there the same day. Say next day is there the next day. It's like Chick-fil-A. You never have a bad experience. And right now, y'all know how people are. Everybody's not trying to, deal with that sort of thing and have to be put through that. So there was an interview, a brief one. Let me see, because I had some longer ones where the actual president of Teamsters had something to say, what his response was to all of this and how he felt about everything. So maybe we can watch a little bit of his, and then the response from the lady from the board, and then I'm going to tell you guys about one post that sent me over the moon. Let's see here.
Sean O'Brien should know, the Teamsters General President, kind enough to join us. Sean, always good having you, but I gotta wonder, why now at Christmas time? Why this? I mean, could this have been put off until after the holiday?
Well, Neil, we've been dealing with this company and their games and antics for almost 2.5 years now. Enough's enough. We have the workers have spoken. They've chosen the Teamsters to represent them. We've made attempts to sit down and bargain with Amazon, with the people that we represent that signed the cards, the majority of the cards. And Amazon has refused continuously. They've even petitioned NLRB to say that what we're doing is illegal, which it's not illegal. So we have no other choice. And look, collective bargaining is all about leverage, and this is our leverage. This is our pinch point.
But you're leveraging Santa.
Yeah, well, you know, Santa would be disgusted in the behavior that Amazon has been engaging in over the last several years. They don't respect their workers. They don't respect who makes them the success they are, and we're going to hold them accountable.
They're among the highest. I understand some of these differences, but they're among the highest retail workers in the country. Now, there are beefs here. I understand some of these beefs. But again, I'm going back to the timing of this, and a lot of Amazon customers who aren't really knee-deep in the weeds on what these contract issues are. But again, it is Christmas. And again, a good many Americans will see their presents delayed if their presents get there at all.
Well, they can divert them to a good union company like United Parcel Service, DHL, and everybody else. And, you know, it's unfortunate
they
that
got
the public
6
has to be
days
put in
to
the
do
middle.
that.
But
Right?
These folks are out there 365 days a year getting abused by Amazon. And, you know, we have to set an example. And
what's the most, when you say abuse, Sean, what's going on that they're getting abused? I'm almost thinking like they're getting beaten on the job. What's going on?
They're getting beaten on the job. They've got the most violations in OSHA. If you do the fact check, they're not getting paid accordingly. They're being paid through a scam, which is a third-party leasing arrangement, which they are a joint employer. These people are not being paid a livable wage. They're getting minimal benefits, if any, and it's a disgrace, and it shouldn't be allowed to happen. And this company's worth $2 trillion.
Well, here's the wrap here of the company. You heard a little bit of that from our reporter, that this really isn't about a lot of workers there who are angry. This is about the Teamsters trying to get a leg in and a leg up with a company and sucking them dry for money. What do you say?
We already have a leg in, we got a leg up. We're not looking to suck anything out of any company. Amazon's got a duty to bargain, and they should sit down and bargain in good faith. Look, they know what bargaining is. They squeeze small businesses every single day. And if those businesses don't concede to their demands, what do? They ice them out. They blackball them. They don't deliver their products, force them out of business. We're not looking to do that. We're looking to sit down and negotiate and make certain that they treat their workers accordingly.
Now, this is obviously going to be a huge disruption during holiday season. I don't know what the odds are of resolving this quickly. But I'm wondering, have you talked to President-elect Trump about this? This is happening under President Biden, I get it. But something like this could be very disturbing if it lasts that long and into his inauguration, right?
Yeah, I have not talked to President Trump. I've reached out to the mayor of New York. I've reached out to the attorney general. We've got a problem in New York. Those are the only politicians that I've talked to where the police are not allowing our members their constitutional right to picket. I don't blame the rank and file NYPD. I blame the command staff and the leadership in the city of New York. We have a right to picket. We should be allowed to picket, and no one should be arrested. We're doing it lawfully. And again, I don't blame the rank and file. They've got to listen to the command staff. But it's telling on how much influence Amazon has in New York. I mean, did they promise the police something? I don't know that. But the reality of it is we've got a constitutional right. We should be allowed to do it.
So let me ask you, last I heard, Sean, this was targeted in roughly 4 states, California, New York, Illinois, and Georgia. Could this go wider and if facility is far more widespread than that?
Oh, absolutely. This is a nationwide and also a global situation. We've got our brothers and sisters in Germany that are also going to strike either today or tomorrow. So this is not just a United States issue. This is a global issue on how Amazon treats their workers.
So let me step back, and you do have Donald Trump coming in about 5-6 weeks, and I'm wondering, you were very instrumental, if you think about it, in his getting elected in the first place. Not that you backed him, but you didn't back anybody. But that was unprecedented for a big union not to go with the Democrat. And a lot of people interpreted that, as you said last time I talked to you, that there were a good many of your members, a majority, that supported Donald Trump. So I'm just wondering how you would handle potential strikes in a Trump administration.
Well, that's up to the administration. I mean, look, I've been very clear with any and all administrations the Biden administration. We've had a lot of contentious negotiations, and the message has been clear. Look, this is a fight between the Teamsters Union, representing the Amazon employees, versus Amazon, a white-collar crime syndicate. And it's our fight. And in the neighborhood I grew up in, if two people are fighting in the middle of the street, you really don't have anything to do with it, keep walking. If there's a resolution that any administration wants to put forth and hold this company accountable, we'll embrace it. But until the bad behavior stops, we're just going to continue to grow. We're going to continue to mobilize, and we're going to continue to extend.
What does Amazon have to do, in your eyes, to end this tomorrow?
What they have to do is they have to agree to sit down and bargain a contract in good faith. That's the law.
I understand that. But what's the number one issue you would like to resolve?
I want to resolve. I want to make certain that they treat these employees with dignity and respect, make sure they pay them the wages and benefits that they deserve, and comply like every other company that's in the same exact business. We've set industry standards with the United Parcel Service contract, with the DHL contract.
This journalist, news anchor, whatever, he like, listen, damn it. What do you want to make this end now? I got some shit that's supposed to be coming in from Amazon. I got kids, okay? What do you want? Sit down and have a negotiation. Oh, Lord.
And they should adhere to those standards and treat their employees accordingly.
A lot of cynics could look at this, Sean, and say this is an opening salvo on the part of the Teamsters, not to address these issues with these workers at these facilities, but to get into Amazon, a largely non-union shop for the most part, and make it a union shop. Is that true?
Well, Amazon spends $17 million in 2022 to 2023 to fight the union. Just think if they invested that money in their workers. I mean, the cynics can say whatever they want. There's always going to be cynics no matter what. At the end of the day, we represent workers, and we represent workers that have to put up with the abuse of an Amazon or any other corporate bigwig. So we're going to continue the fight. That's all I can tell you.
Any parting words of advice to the outgoing Democratic administration, to Democrats who had a tough go of it in the election? I mean, you were very frank about them at the time, not reaching out to you, not wanting to meet with you. But I'm just curious what you make of what they should do now.
Well, I think what they should do right now, because they've got a couple of weeks left, is they claimed that they walked a picket line. We've got picket lines all over the country. No one's walked a picket line right now. No one's walked that Amazon picket line. We've got Joe Biden still in office. We've got Chuck Schumer and AOC that is right in their backyard. Go out and show these workers how you support them. That's how you stop building bridges. That's how you stop building inroads back into the people that you once represented.
All right, Sean, very good seeing you. I mean, I noticed you're wearing a Teamsters sweatshirt. I mean, but you're so well known and you're so recognizable. Do you even need to put Teamsters on the shirt? I mean, they kind of know, right?
Well, listen, we lead from the front, Neil. I'm on the picket lines. I'm heading to California to jump on a picket line out there as well. So I'm in battle gear, man.
All right. I thought you'd have something like that as an answer. Sean, always good seeing you. Merry Christmas, my friend. Hope it all works out. Sean O'Brien.
Thank you, sir.
The Teamsters General President.
Yeah, he wasn't having it. Whatever it was that Teamsters president was talking about it, he's like, yeah. Abuse. They're getting abused at Amazon. Wow. I know a lot of people have worked at Amazon, like a lot of my friends. I've never actually worked at a warehouse type job or a place like Amazon or done like deliveries or anything like that. So I don't know what the abuse is, but I would just find another job. I would just find another job. That's just what I would do. If I felt like I was being abused at work. I did have a pretty bad situation that happened earlier this year at my job, and I almost gave up, honestly. Almost did, but I ended up fighting back, and now I'm tenured. So, I can understand fighting back, but my issue was something totally separate from higher wages. It had nothing to do with that. But, the one thing that keeps me at my job is the kids. And while I am not a mother yet, I just think about, during COVID, just how the parents, I'm thinking about their parents and, the fact that we have the kids all day and, them not seeing me every day. How would it make them feel? Like, I'm thinking about that. And of course, I know that these people, you have to be selfish in this instance, I guess, and just think about yourself and your family. But it is Christmas. It is Christmas. And I know everybody doesn't celebrate Christmas. I get that too, but I do. Okay. And everyone that I know personally in my life, they do. Okay. And it's not cool. I don't know. I just feel like if they actually did work for Amazon, I'd be like, okay, but they don't even work for Amazon. So here's from Amazon itself. It's not Jeff Bezos, but it's someone speaking on his behalf. Uh-oh, let me stop sharing and share again. Looks like my audio disconnected. I want to make sure y'all can hear it. Give me 1 second. All right.
Just 5 days till Christmas, thousands of Amazon workers returning to the picket lines today. Madison Allworth with us in Maspeth, New York. Amazon says the Teamsters Union is misleading the public. How so?
Stuart, they're saying that the picketers are not Amazon employees, and therefore there's no reason for them to sit down with the Teamsters to talk. Take a listen.
There is no strike because there are no Amazon employees or drivers who are involved in this activity. What we have is a protest that has been created and manufactured.
She called it that. She called it inactivity. Oh God. Oh God. This is a flex from Amazon. Cause I'm telling. Listen. Y'all keep on talking about how, he's a trillion. He's got a trillionaire, whatever. How, they make millions of dollars here and this, and it's just like, do you really want him to flex on you? I mean, because he not the one that's broke, Y'all want him to pay you to pay. Yeah. Like the way that Amazon is responding, it's like it kind of got y'all looking silly, right? I still want my packages though, but it's just
manufactured by the Teamsters to make a point. But I think it's really important that viewers understand that the Teamsters don't represent any Amazon employees, and they don't represent any of our third-party drivers either.
But that is definitely not the position of the drivers here. It's day 2 of the strike, and they said they're going to keep going until Amazon meets their demands, which is for Amazon to sit down with the Teamsters and recognize the union and talk negotiations. I'm
trying to see, how long, what I'm saying? Y'all could be on the clock, but you're off the clock and it's the holiday season. Y'all know how it is during Christmas time. Y'all know it's on the 25th of December. It's at the end of the month, okay? And you know what's next? The first of the month. You gotta pay all your bills. So you got Christmas. It's some people that got birthdays on Christmas. People that got birthdays in between Christmas. All different sorts of things. And of course, again, all your bills. Y'all out here off the clock, not getting paid because y'all refusing to work. And then you want more money. So then what happens when, I guess you say enough is enough. Like, I'm wondering how many of them are going to decide to go ahead and go back to work tomorrow or Sunday or something like that. And I'm not sure if their companies, this third party company, these outside contracted workers, whatever, if they do like holiday pay or whatever. But man, doesn't, no, I don't know. Maybe I'm being too harsh.
I want to bring in one of those drivers. I have Tyrick here with me. Thank you, Tyrick. So we just heard from Amazon. They say that you're not an Amazon driver. What is your response to that?
Well, I consider myself an Amazon driver. They have me wear the vest, the jacket, the pants.
Amazon said you don't work for them. And that old white woman said it very clearly. The other girl said, because the kids said she was the Amazon, that she feels like she works there. And he says, I consider myself to work there. But do you work there? I don't know what his name is. Oh, I was about to call him Darius. Tyreek, do you work for Amazon, Tyreek?
The shirt, and also I drive their vans and I deliver their packages. So I would consider myself an Amazon driver.
And so the distinction they seem to be making is because you're contracted, they're drawing that line. But obviously, we see many vests, so you feel that you do deserve to be recognized as an Amazon driver, and you want them to recognize your union?
Yes, I do. And also, according to the NLRB, we are workers of Amazon. So Amazon just needs to come to the table and discuss with us about a contract.
And so speaking of coming to the table, the plan for you guys is to be out here 24/7 until that happens. We're days away from Christmas. So what do you say to people at home who are worried about whether or not this would interrupt their Christmas packages that are being delivered?
I'm sorry to the customers about the delays of the packages, but if Amazon had just come to the table as...
You ain't sorry? Y'all ain't sorry. You're not sorry. Y'all planned this strategically during the holidays, okay? You're not sorry. You don't care, all right? You don't care. It's people like me. I got so many notifications that hit my phone today saying, your shipping date has changed to sometime between January 6th and January 10th. I'm like, well, hell, my sister, she getting engaged on Christmas Day. Ordered this almost 2 weeks ago, knowing that it was going to take a little bit of time for it to get here. Because it's like some custom stuff that my family has, you know. But now, okay, we're going to be back in school. Be back in school by the time you don't care. You don't care. People get groceries and stuff off Amazon. It's so much stuff. You know? You can use EBT on Amazon Fresh. People out here hungry. Y'all ain't bringing them their food. You ain't sorry.
As soon as possible, everybody would have got their packages and everybody would have a good holidays and a very good Christmas. But unfortunately, they don't want to talk to us. So I'm sorry.
All right, Tyrick, thank you very much. I appreciate it. So there you go, Stu. Day 2. Plan is to be out here as long as it takes.
Ma'am.
And there have been folks out here 24/7 since 6 a.m. yesterday morning. Stuart?
Madison, we got it. Thank you very much indeed.
Well, you know, she looks like a half-breed, so she might not, you know. She might not know. All right, we're going to take a quick music break. I have a couple of more things I want to show you about Amazon, and then we will head over to Tees, and we'll hang out with her until Stanley gets here. All right, we're gonna jump back into it. A little bit more about Amazon. Hopefully your Christmas turkey won't suck. I don't know if we're gonna do turkey this year. I don't know, I have to ask my mom. Let's see.
Amazon's raking in $17 billion in profit in the last 3 months. I mean, do we think that's fair? We don't think that's fair, and we're here to say that enough is enough.
Mr. Goldberg, I do want to read you a little bit of a statement that Amazon did publish out this morning, basically saying that it's the Teamsters Union that is not bargaining in good faith, essentially claiming that they don't represent the number of people that they say, that they are attempting to push a false narrative, and that they have been trying to actively threaten, intimidate, and attempt to coerce Amazon employees. What is your response to that?
I mean, of course, they would say something like that. We know that Amazon is one of the most anti-union companies in the country. They're afraid of us. They're afraid of us. They know that
No, they're not.
when we get together, we have the power to change things in our workplace. We have the power to, to win more, and that's not good for the company. It makes sense to me why they would say something like that. They're simply afraid.
How long does this strike go for?
Well, look, the length of the strike is in Amazon's hands. If Amazon comes to the bargaining table, starts negotiating with us, then, we'll end the strike. But until then, we're going to be out here.
Yeah, unfortunately, I know you might think they're afraid of you, my good sir, but I just want to let you know, I don't think they are. I don't think they are. Now, I saw this post and it says, dock workers went on strike, instant results, and they got their money. Agricultural workers went on strike and they got their money. Amazon is now on strike. Starbucks workers are set to go on strike next. So we'll be talking about Starbucks tomorrow, guys. Truck drivers are the backbones of shipments and have yet to even threaten a strike. Truck drivers are the backbone of shipments, period, and have yet to even threaten a strike. Now, this post was made by a truck driver. But you know what I read that? It just, that bothered me. And I'm over here like, y'all get to go to work every day and go home every day. Y'all get to be with your family every day, your loved ones every day. And there are men and women out there on the road that are gone for like 2 weeks at a time, sometimes longer than that. Making sure that they get all of the goods that we use to keep this country running. Every day. They're out there all alone on the holidays and everything. And even whenever y'all are on this 24-hour strike, so-called 24 hours, you're not there 24 hours because y'all are going to rotate in and out, go home, do this, that, and the third. But Meanwhile, there are people in trucks that are there 24 hours and they have to sleep in those trucks just to make sure that they get you your shit. Abuse? At least y'all aren't alone. And to make matters worse, and this will be the last video that I share with you before we head to teas. This says, this is from the strike in LA about their miserable conditions and the pitiful raises they've been offered. So they're going to tell you a little bit about what it is that they have to endure. And, you know, it really makes me upset. You know, we've heard from so many different people tonight that they've been abused, beaten. You know, they have to deliver over 300 packages a day. You know how HB, he be telling y'all how much he be carrying. 70,000 pounds, 60,000 pounds, this and that. He driving through rain, sleet, and snow. This is what he does. Him along with thousands of other truckers. Beat down, abused. Come on, stop.
And how many packages are you usually delivering a day?
Currently, I'm delivering anywhere from 300 to 400 packages a day.
A typical day, I always exceed 300.
300 to 400 packages.
To 400 packages.
It's become the new normal for 350 packages. Years ago, that was only during peak. Would you ever see 350 packages? Now it's gone crazy. That shouldn't be a doable route, 350.
Yeah, me personally, I'll pee in bottles at work every day. I mean, it's like a common thing that we're doing.
Someone on the other side told me that he had to pee in bottles on the job to hit all of his stops. You hear stuff like that?
Absolutely. You know, I'm guilty of the same thing. You know, in the last 6 months, I think I've used the public restroom about 5 times.
You don't even have time between stops to...
No, because we're held to a quota.
So I imagine if you're delivering more packages, that means you guys get paid more, right?
Absolutely not. We don't get paid per package. We get paid hourly.
So what kind of raise have you seen? You must have...
Oh, we have to pee in bottles. Oh. Really? I have only went to the public restroom at least 5 times in the last 6 months. They're killing me, making me pee in these bottles. Oh my God. HB gets up here every day during the week. Gone trucking. Every day of the week. And y'all hear him. He's jovial, high-spirited, good mood, energized, happy to be here. Tells us where he's at. Tell us where he's going. Sometimes we know what he's carrying. Sometimes we get the weight of what he's carrying, whatever it is. And we're talking, what, 10, 12 hours a day? Just driving? Now, of course, you can make stops and use the bathroom and whatnot, but I mean, if peeing in a bottle is the biggest issue of, you know, I mean, at least you have a bottle to pee in. But you guys are guys. Why don't you just pull over and pee? You know, on the side of the truck or something, away from the public eye or something. I just don't think that this is the abuse sort of thing that they're making it out to be. Peeing in a bottle, really? Ugh. And then they're complaining about peeing in a bottle. What do the women Amazon little van drivers do? We can't aim it to pee in a bottle. Maybe some females can. I don't know. I've just never heard of that. Let's just keep going.
You've gotten a huge raise if you're doing double the packages, right?
Absolutely not.
So your wage has stayed stagnant.
I'm at $22.75 after 6 years. This new raise that went out for the minimum wage, $21.50. I'm at $22.75.
So what's it like living off $22.75 in this area? I mean, are you able to make it? Like, what are you hearing from your coworkers?
No, I'm the sole provider. I have 5 daughters. I have 3 still left at home. The other 2 are grown. So I budget every payday, every last dollar. And I can't afford the little things in life. Those are the things I'm fighting for. We're not greedy. We want a fair day's pay for a hard day's work.
We do.
And you got 5 daughters. That sounds like a damn disaster. I'm not gonna lie. If I'm just being completely honest with you, I have but a sister, and just between my sister, myself, and my mother, that's just a lot. It's just a lot of women. That's a lot of women. But like back in the good old days, she said she still has 3 at home and the other 2 are grown. So, I mean, are they not old enough to get a job to help out? She didn't mention anything about a man, so I'm assuming she's a single mother. It probably wouldn't feel as bad if you had, a second income coming into that house. But if Amazon is not providing you with what you think you deserve, excuse me, not Amazon. Because actually, I believe, at least down here in Texas, they actually pay more start minimum wage in Texas. I think they start like at $25 an hour, the people that actually work in the warehouse. But what they're talking about, the companies that they actually work for, that's who's paying them that amount. Amazon isn't paying them that amount. It's the company that they work for. So how about you try to actually get hired on Amazon? And you actually might have better benefits. And you might actually have higher pay. But you don't work there. You don't work there. We're all struggling. I said this earlier. We're all going through it right now. All of us are. You should be budgeting anyways. Okay? You are a lady. I haven't seen her hands, but you could teach yourself how to do your nails. That's a great way to budget. I do my own nails. Okay? I don't walk in and let the Chinese ask me, do I want to pay $5 more for a design on my nail? I don't do that. I do my own nails. My hair, I do my own hair. Okay. I make my own hair products and skin products. Okay. I grow a lot of the vegetables that I eat. You got to become self-sufficient in some ways. Whenever I was in college, I wasn't having it. Do you hear me? I wasn't having it. Me wanting to get my hair braided and stuff like that. And I was like, I'm not paying these Africans to touch my scalp no more. Never. I'm natural. I have, y'all see in my pictures, like my hair is typically like in a fro. You know what I mean? And so they did the whole, well, since you're natural and your hair is long, it's going to be like $500. And I'm like, y'all crazy. Y'all's out y'all's mind. And you know what was there? YouTube was. So you know what I did? I taught myself how to braid. And then I started braiding other people's hair. Still do it, actually. Taught myself how to do my nails. I was broke. I was in college. I was like, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing it. I got to buy a car. And I've been doing it ever since. So whenever you're in a financial crisis, especially as a woman, of course, I don't have children, but I'm not, and I understand divorces and things like that happen, but like, I don't want to put a child or bring a child into a situation where I know that I'm not making a certain amount of money, or alone. Okay. So ideally 2 parents, you want to be, at least semi-financially stable. I would say financially stable enough to bring a child into the world. And if you're not, you got to figure it out. Okay. But there are things that you can do, lady and sirs. And you know what? Go back to school if you can, or some type of trade school or something, or we talk about this all the time. Social media, TikTok, I don't know. Find some telework job, whatever it is. Like, you can figure something else out. If Amazon, not Amazon, but the contracted company that you work for is treating you this poorly, or since you've already been driving with this contracted company for 6 years, go ahead and fill out an application to Amazon, okay, and let them know that you have 6 years experience driving for this contracted company already. And if they tell you no, keep on trying. Don't give up. Don't give up. My packages better be on my doorstep tomorrow. Okay? Tomorrow.
I would say get paid just a bit more. I think it's like maybe 75 cents more, because there's two different vans here. You got a step van and then you have the Ford Transits, and we're step van drivers. So we used to have that incentive of $1 more, but now we're even across the table.
So that's the price of having to pee in a bottle at work, is 75 cents an hour.
75 cents. Some people get 10 cents, sometimes less. So.
Man. 75 cents. Oh no. HB always try to talk about me and how young I am, but I remember for me, I'll say, especially if he's listening, back in the day, I remember the first time I got a raise, and on one of my first jobs, my earlier jobs, and it was like 10 cents. And I was just, over the moon about it. Because I'm like, gosh, that's really going to make a difference. Oh my God, it's going to make a difference. And when I called and told my parents, they were like, 10 cents? Wow. They were like really, because they were surprised that it was so much, because it's usually, like 3-4 cents, maybe 5-6 cents, but 10 cents. And for me, it feels like it was an eternity ago, but this wasn't that long ago. But I mean, if you're getting a raise or like a steady one, of course that stuff adds up over time. But, at this rate, this woman, what she's talking about, hey lady, you've been there for 6 years, you haven't got promoted or nothing? Like, what type of networking are you doing within this contracted company to kind of move up the ladder? I mean, because that would be my goal. You are strategic enough to plan, get this strike together, you and these other folks. So that lets me know, how to lead and, rally a crowd and get people to participate in work-related things. So like, if you put that energy into, trying to get into leadership, you might be looking at $30-$40 an hour. I don't know. But anyways, Amazon workers say that they are being abused because they have to pee in bottles. Now, we don't know if she peed in a bottle, but we know that the men are peeing in the bottles. And so, again, I wish you guys the best. Over there, everywhere, that they are doing this. It is now 10 states in America that are being impacted by this strike, this Amazon strike. So, stay warm, and be glad that you get to see your loved ones every day. Even if you work a 16-hour shift, you still get to see them. I don't get to see mine every day, because he's out there making sure that this country keeps going. while y'all are out here talking about Amazon needs to negotiate, and y'all don't even work for them. All right. Let's see what T is over here talking about. Let me make her bigger. Oops. There we go. Shout out to Here for the Tea. Y'all be sure to go and follow her over at Child Listen Podcast.
High school you went to? Excuse me.
Right? I'm like, oh, not what high school. That's doing too much.
They can find me quick. Now they know the school I went to, the year I graduated, the town, the street.
Yes, he is the Patriot.
That's crazy word. Oh,
I
shit, I
live
forgot to
alone.
set my timer for my lasagna. I put my lasagna in. Let me see, child. Let me set my timer. That lasagna gonna be fire. Yes, it is. Y'all like
I used to get them little veggie.
The stuff for lasagna be kind of good, y'all. With a little
The
salad
veggie
on
one
the
is
side. I never tried the veggie one.
You gotta try it. Try one of the little ones. Because I used to
Okay.
get them and eat them on lunch. But yeah, them things fire.
I put mine in the oven, so it's gonna take about an hour, y'all. So we got time.
Yeah, you got.
We got time. We got time. Let's see. Y'all want to keep watching this? See what's going on with these folks? Let's see.
Yeah, I bet she gonna pick the dude with 5 kids.
Probably.
Just because we like that's the one that she don't need to pick.
Exactly. Let's see.
Yeah, all right. No pops. So it looked like I'm gonna have you pop one of these guys' balloons.
Okay.
Oh, she's doing Pop the Balloon.
You good?
Oh, it's like this is like a Christmas edition. Is that girl white? Hold on.
What's the reason you pop bro balloon?
I don't know, just process of elimination. Like, I don't know. I'm just trying to weed them out, I suppose.
Yeah. Okay. All right. And is this somebody your type? With somebody you'd approach, bro?
Nah, she cool though.
Respectfully.
Nah, she cool though.
All right. It look like we got 2 balloons left, man. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna allow any last questions between y'all two, starting over here. So come in for me. Is there any last questions y'all want to ask each other? Starting with you.
How many kids did you say you had?
5.
And you do what for a living again?
Maintenance tech and DJ.
How old are you?
31.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Hold on. And any questions you want to ask her? Any last question you want to ask her, bro?
When you say you don't have much free time, like, what that mean?
I just like
Good question.
I'm single, so I use most of my time period between work and family, and that's just like literally it. So when I say I don't have free time, it's just like I can make free time, but whether I decide to or not is, just the thing, I suppose.
All right. Any last questions you want to ask me?
Okay. You said you're security guard. What do you do security for?
5 kids would have been an automatic no.
Oh, go on, pop it.
Dang, you can't work the strip club?
Whoa!
What did I say? It's fine.
You said it.
It ain't no shade. Just
Dang,
Bro, you said it.
Got a job,
This bitch dumb.
At least he got a job.
All right.
Would you date somebody with 5 kids? Even you have 2 kids, right? Everybody on this bitch got 2 kids. Are you dating a man with 5 kids? Honestly,
It depends.
You would?
It depends on how old they are and where he is in his life and
Okay.
the role that he plays in their lives. Because I've seen some really good dads, and I've seen situations where on both sides of the spectrum, as far as men and women, where they had good intentions and they just weren't compatible. Like, I don't always feel like one person has to be the villain just because 2 people broke up. Like, sometimes y'all can be 2 good people that's just really not compatible or meant for one another. So again, it just depends on a lot of factors. But yeah, he has to be where he needs to be for sure, because he got a lot working against him, and that's the
Well,
tough.
look, but Shanika, he 31.
Yeah, that's still kind of young for 5.
But that's what I'm saying. So how old can his kids possibly be if he's 31? Like, I'm just trying to put the math together. Like, them kids probably still young.
Yeah, I wouldn't date him.
But maybe an older man.
An older man that has 5 kids. I could understand that. That could easily be 2 marriages.
Yeah. But him at 31, them kids probably
That's a
still
no-go. He out there slanging peen.
Oh.
She should have asked how many baby mamas. I'm surprised she didn't ask.
She should have. I would have asked. Let's see if she might. Let's see.
Hey, is this somebody your type or somebody you'd approach, bro?
Yeah, she all right.
For sure. All right. I'm gonna have you come right here. It look like we got one balloon left, man. Come to the top for me, brother. Come to the top. All right. Now I know I just asked Sean any last questions, but is any final questions before we get to a yes or a no? Start with you, bro.
No, I can't think of none.
Hey, all this questions out.
What's the age of your youngest child?
You said my youngest?
Under 2.
3 months.
I got one on the way.
Oh shit!
What?
Oh my god!
One on the fucking way. I knew he was a buster. I knew he was a buster. I knew it. He just looked like it. He doing too much.
Oh, that's crazy.
For you to even be on this fucking show. What's up, Question Blue?
There. On the way.
Hey, Blue Jay. You gotta get your cash up. I know. There's no cash up. Man, what's wrong with my phone? Oh, thank you, Blue Jay. I appreciate you. Oh, he's so sweet. Thank you.
Never slow up, no, I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no, I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play.
And also, thank you to Stefan from earlier. Sorry, I didn't even see your cash app from earlier, but Stefan, thank you as well.
I've been getting to the money.
Oh, I make money.
Get paid, young nigga, get paid. Get paid, young nigga, get paid.
Shout out to Drip for that drop right there. Let's go and get do. All right, so shout out to y'all for the cash apps. I definitely appreciate it. Ooh, so special. Y'all so sweet tonight. What's going on? Y'all so sweet and stuff. I love that for me. Shout out to sis. I don't know what sis doing. I don't know if she's asleep. She not muted, so child, I don't know what's going on. Maybe she got a phone call or something. But hey, sis, Shanika in the building. Let's go, Shanika. We out here in these streets, these Indianapolis pop the balloon streets. So
Indianimals.
Okay, Indianimals. Indy. I went to Indy before. Indy is country. I just wasn't expecting what I saw. Very country. It's very country. Very. But it's cool though. The city, downtown area is cool. But like everything else is very rural and just country. Yeah, anyway. That's Indy for you. Mm-hmm.
Y'all went on the way. She said, go ahead and get on back over there, boo-boo. All right. Well, unfortunately, we wasn't able to find love for today. Okay, go too cold. But we do wish you the best on your future endeavors. And we're going to holler at you at the end, man. Y'all make some noise for yourself, man. Yes, sir, Ski. Just getting started, man. So y'all stay tuned, man. 25K, what we on, man? All right, man. I see what's going on, man. We getting right to it. Without further ado, man, let's bring out our next lady. Let's go. You come up here, friend. All right. Here you go. Slows out, hoes out. All right.
It's the shade. That's what it is. It's the shade. Like, anytime you come out there with a shade like that, you gonna get popped immediately. What's up, Portia?
Hey, can you hear me?
Hey, girl, what's going on?
Oh, nothing. I was sharing your stream on the show. And he had 5 kids. I can't remember how I did it the other night.
What do you mean?
Like how I added your stream, like how to share it. I done forgot.
I think you have to. It's in the StreamYard and it says restream to your audience or something like that. Restream to your audience.
Okay, let's see. Okay. But yeah, so that guy, he had 5 kids and then he had one on the way. I was like, not today, sir.
That's crazy. The nerve. Why are you even here?
You know,
why are you even here?
Inclined to believe this guy has 6 baby mamas. You know, it's just
a mess. Why are you here?
Exactly.
Yeah. But yeah, so she ended up popping his balloon. I don't blame her. Who is Imperious? Okay. Is this the white man who is racist? Because, baby. Ooh, don't play with me. Let me see if this is him. Let me see. Hello?
Yeah, you know who this is. First of all, Portia, shut the fuck up and get back on your fucking coon channel. Get off this fucking channel. Go back to John and blow him with your other faggot little boyfriend on that channel.
Ooh.
Oh, he's
so
mad.
Why are you? What's wrong with you?
Portia's a little bitch, dude. She thinks she's tough and hard.
Okay.
Oh.
I can't. This white motherfucker got me fucked up. One thing about it, what you not gonna do is come over here and disrespect another black woman. Not on my shit, bitch. You got me fucked up. Go put your little pink penis into your fucking back pocket, bitch. And find you somebody else to play with. Okay? Find you somebody else to play with, because ain't nobody doing that. One thing about it, I will get a white pink motherfucker together.
Ooh, child.
Immediately. Don't play with me. So good night.
Don't play with T.
Where the fuck did that come from? He's never been on my channel before. Was he over there? Like, what's going on?
He's never been up on your panel before.
Ever.
Wow. So he just came up here for me.
Were you just talking to him, or what's going on? I'm confused.
No, absolutely not.
And then he had the nerve to bring up.
He talking about me, and he said my boyfriend. And
what kind of cocaine is going on? What in the Snow White cocaine is happening right now?
Yeah,
why are you so angry?
I don't know why he's so angry. It's crazy.
I don't know.
I think that maybe he called in over here before, but
never.
So
never.
He called in just.
I don't even know how he even know me.
I didn't know I had. I didn't know we had.
You got a fan, girl.
Shout out to you.
You got a whole fan.
That is some weird fucking shit right there. I don't like that kind of shit. Like, I don't like that shit. Like, no.
You know how white people, sometimes,
Do you see him in the back chat too?
Yes.
Oh, I'm not even looking at the back chat.
Yeah, he doing the most.
Yeah, you know. Yeah, I wouldn't worry
Period.
about it.
I don't know what's wrong with you, but sir, please don't come over here with that. I don't know you like that, but you gotta chill. You gotta chill. You can't just come over here saying crazy shit like that over here. I just don't really rock with that shit. Anywho, let me get back to my this show. This Bad Beer Girl child. Let's see.
Ain't they Come on in, bro. Give me your name and age and what you do for a living.
I'm King. I just turned 39 yesterday, and I'm a tax preparer.
Okay, all right then. That's what's up. It is tax season, man.
Yes, it is.
What you looking for in a relationship or a man?
Basically, somebody to keep it real. Hygiene is a must. You got to take care of them
Nando,
babies.
thank you so much.
Little
Thank you
man
so much for
upstairs.
that, Nando.
No
Don't
doubt,
worry.
No doubt.
Yeah.
And what's some deal breakers for you?
Deadbeats, liars. Just it goes on and on. Yeah.
Out the gate. All right, look like we had like 4 pop balloons, so we just gonna go down the line and see what's the reason. Come in for me and just make sure you face the camera. Give me your name and age and what's the reason you pop, bro.
My name is Dominique. I'm 31, and she beautiful, but not my type.
For sure. And
Appreciate that.
There's somebody your type or somebody you to let it.
He got a handsome face. He a handsome face.
All right.
Yeah.
And give me your name and age and what's the reason you pop your balloon, bro.
J Vito 27, and the reason why I bought my balloon because I knew the minute you walked out, you looked older than me. So like, you know,
Understandable.
That's too old for you.
It's kind of bit on that side, yeah, just a little bit.
Okay, understandable.
For sure. And this somebody your type or somebody you to?
I don't do the light skins.
They stay coming for light skin, man. It's always ain't like they like them chocolate, man. All right, give me your name and age and what's the reason you pop, Brody.
Michael, 27, and I popped just because you look older.
I am.
Oh, what's she
I
again?
almost got a kid, Joey.
Damn.
So she's probably like her 40.
And is Michael somebody your type or someone you let approach you?
No, he young. No.
Okay. My boy. You name?
Yeah, the sweaters are throwing me off. I know it's ugly sweater show, but god damn. It's not really helping them out at all. Like especially the women, like, oh. It's just like
And the age and what's the reason you pop?
Lamar, goddamn it, 29, and just personal preference.
Yes, sir.
For sure. And is Lamar somebody your type or?
No, he's too short.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Short and light skin, number one reason. We had a pop.
short and light skin is a double now. What? Short and light skin? You short and you light skin? Like what? No, sir. No. Because I like chocolate, right? So,
yep.
And then I'm already short, so it's easy to be taller than me. But my husband like 5'9", so, but I'm 4'11", so he taller than me. He might be short to somebody else, but he taller to me. Shit, so it works. It is what it is.
Pop right here. What's the reason you pop, Brody? Give me your name and age as well.
My name is Dominic. I'm 29, and she got a kid his age. I'm all right.
I said almost.
That's too close enough for me.
I said almost.
Out the gate. And is this someone your type or someone you allowed to approach you?
No, he big like me. We burn rubber.
Damn. Burn rubber is crazy.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right, look, so we got one balloon left right here. Come in for me. Now,
and this nigga 21.
Give me your name and age, bro. Just let's go ahead and let her know your age right now.
Also, everybody pop.
Rudy,
Oh, no,
21,
pop.
and before you reject me, I need someone to help me fill my taxes. So,
And I'm here for you, baby.
Hey, listen.
What?
She said, before you reject me.
But she just said the other dudes was too young. See, this is a case of thirsty vibes. You're willing to go with whoever is willing to go along with you. So you're giving desperate. You just said
he the same age as her child.
Yeah. So now
Like
all of a sudden,
almost.
because a nigga like you, oh, let me go along with the get along. So you're not being realistic. You're not being honest with yourself. You know what I'm
I wish
saying?
the fuck somebody my age would try to holler at my child.
I'm going. Listen, I'm going in. Let's rewind it a little bit. Let's see.
You reject me? I need someone to help me fill my taxes. So,
And I'm here for you, baby.
Hey, listen. She said before you reject me, before
Yeah.
it's 21 too young for you.
Definitely. I got a kid older than you.
Okay.
Okay.
You like them older, bro?
I like them all.
But I don't look like it.
Nah, for sure. He said
I said I like them all.
Hey, ain't saying that. All right, so what y'all? You want to pop?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go.
It's his age.
It is.
No doubt. Let's. Hey, hold on. He asked. He said, "You ain't gotta ask too cold. I'm gonna ask for you." What you say?
Am I someone you would go for if I was a little older?
You're very handsome. Your teeth is pretty. You're very handsome.
Thank you.
Yes.
He said, hype me up real quick. Hype me up then. Hey. I unfortunately we wasn't able to find no love for today. Okay, that's too cold. But we do wish you the best on your future endeavors, and we're gonna have that you again. All right.
This is so much worse than Arlette. But it's just interesting to watch these other shows, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like hers is like nice and I think they attempt to find
more classy.
Like, yeah, there you go. Like, more classy. Like they attempt to find, decent people. But on a lot of these, it's just like they just pick anybody off the street.
Anybody. I'm like, I can't.
They gotta have a lineup, so they need at least a good, 10, 12 people.
And then also, I was looking on Eventbrite like last week or a couple weeks ago, and on Eventbrite, I actually saw a Pop the Balloon cast Dallas. It said South Dallas. Pop the Balloon cast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you could like sign up or just show up to be a Pop the Balloon South Dallas, and I'm like,
not South Dallas. Oh, that's gonna be
not the
ghetto.
casting call.
South Dallas is gonna be ratchet.
Whenever that happens,
they better record it.
Yeah, like I need it to be online because Pop the Balloon South
I'm
Dallas.
kind of nervous because I might know somebody.
Yeah, we out at Oak Cliff. I mean, like, where y'all fit?
I might know somebody. Lord have mercy. Ooh.
How many he goes? Like, I can't. I just can only imagine. I think it would be very entertaining.
It definitely will be. South Dallas. Oh yeah. You're gonna get your money's worth for sure. It's gonna be very ratchet, ghetto, country, all of the things. All of the things.
Yes, all of the things.
All of the things. Okay.
That is so funny.
Y'all make some noise for yourself, man. You 25K, man. What are you doing, man? Get them out of here. Hey, look, man, make sure y'all smash that subscribe button, man. We on the road to 30K subscribers, man. 30,000, wow. Come on, give me there, man. We ain't gonna waste no time, man. Let's bring out our third lady. Let's go.
He looks like he got 2
What's her name?
kids. He got that dad bod.
Right?
Here you go. Come in for me. Give me your name and age and what you do for a living.
My name is Julia Hudgens. I'm a tax preparer for Taxes by Lady Julia LLC. I'm 39.
Okay, all right, then. And what you looking for in a relationship? Or damn, that was flowing. What you looking for in a relationship or a man?
Just somebody's down there. Somebody chill with, kick it with, not much.
For sure. And what's some deal breakers for you?
Baby mamas. Definitely baby mamas.
You can't have no baby mamas?
I mean, you can have baby mamas, just not a lot.
Yeah.
And can't be broke.
For
Y'all
sure.
be sneakerhead certified.
Sneakerhead?
Sneakerhead.
Oh snap! All right then. All right. Well, look like we had half the balloons pop. Let's just go down and see.
Let's get it.
What's the reason they popped their balloon? Stand right here for me, and face the camera. Getting your name and age, and what's the reason you pop, bro?
J Vito 27, and the reason why I pop my balloon is because you're too old.
That's cute.
Is this somebody your type or someone you'd allow to approach you?
Ain't that the Naruto dude?
Yeah, that's me.
Boy, I would have popped you anyway.
All right, come on, let's go down here. Give your name and age, and what's the reason you pop, Brody?
Michael, I'm 27. I just popped because when he popped, you seen the pop and you just was looking ugly to me when after he popped. So I was just
what?
Like, it was just a face you made.
So you're a follower.
No, I'm not a follower. I just told you.
Oh, it's not.
No, she was looking ugly.
It ain't his fault. That's your fault. You made the face.
It's okay, because baby, they don't like wear 270s anyway no more.
Oh my god. So this ain't nobody.
Oh yeah, she wanted to.
I guess I'm not a sneakerhead, so I don't know what the fuck she was talking about. But hey, teach their own. What? 270s? What the fuck that? I don't fucking know. Cause Sheepo is a sneakerhead. I have no clue what she's talking about.
Let's go ahead. All right.
270s or Air Max? Okay. Some people don't wear Air Max no more.
I like Air Maxes. The way they look.
I know. I bought some Air Maxes like it's been a minute, but yeah. It's been a few years ago. But I'm not a tennis shoe person anyway. I'm not a sneakers girl.
Me neither.
But you know, it is what it is.
Your name is bro.
More goddamn it, 29, conflict of interest, you know.
Oh, we know somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Say less.
Conflict of interest.
Ooh, nice hoodie.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right. Is Lamar somebody your type or somebody you allow to approach you?
I mean, height-wise.
Conflict of interest.
So you rock with the short fellas?
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. Hey, they be trying to play the short fellas like I can't. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's come to the top. Let's come to the top.
Wow.
Okay, so she likes short dudes. Okay. Bet her feet are ugly. What? Why you think that's Stefan?
Stefan.
Cause she wears sneakers.
Oh.
They comfy. Cheapo, they comfy. The 270s comfy. Okay. She got a little wagon. She dragging each got a little piece of wagon, just a little piece.
So for this next round,
she got hips. She got more hips than wagon.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna allow you to ask these fellas one question, or you can ask them multiple questions at the same time, or the same. I mean, not multiple, but the same question, or each different questions. Which one?
Same question.
Okay, go ahead and shoot.
How many kids y'all got?
All right, hold on. We gonna start right here.
Yeah.
He said one and done. Come in for me too. Give me your name and age, bro. How many kids you got?
My name Dominique, 31. I got 5 kids.
What's the youngest?
Got him.
Why he lied? He didn't tell her he got one on the way. He being
said 3.
Right, he said 3 years old, but then he told the other girl he got one on the way. Remember?
Yep.
He being deceitful.
One on the way.
Lying ass niggas. I'll tell you today. Jesus.
Anything under 5, I can't fuck with. I ain't gonna hold you. He's still cracking his baby mama.
Damn, you still doing that?
Hell yeah.
He looking for love right now.
Baby, I ain't got time. I don't want nobody inboxing me.
Aside the kid's age.
He definitely still smashing that one that ain't had the baby yet.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. Y'all know how it go. He's smashing that one that ain't had the baby.
You know, he going to her house whenever he leave here.
Exactly. In the building. Babe, you want something to eat? I'm on my way over there. You want something to eat? Looking ass. Hey, oh child, it's too much.
Is this somebody your type or somebody?
I mean, yeah, he cool, you know.
Okay.
He alright. I love his eyes. They real pretty.
And hold on, because you left your balloon unpopped though. So what's the reason for that?
I mean, she look good and she thick.
All right, there we go. Give me your name and age and how many kids you got.
Dominic, 29 and 1.
How?
He is 8.
Okay.
All right. And give me your name and age and how many kids you got, Brady?
I'm 21. Rudy.
21 you say it too. 21 and you too.
You don't want her about that much. You want her bad, boy.
That form looks amazing. So
you said the form is amazing?
Yeah, like the silhouette.
Oh my God. He was willing to psych all day on this shit. Sheesh. All right, what's the reason you popped though? It's age.
Yeah.
Too young.
I got a 19-year-old daughter.
What's the youngest you date?
Shoot, maybe I'm talking to the wrong woman. Go down a bit.
Oh, you say with your daughter?
My daughter.
You trying to hook me up?
She look just like me too.
Really?
Yeah.
Say less.
Say less. All right. Hey, what's the youngest you would date though?
I'm 39, so probably about 32, 33.
Okay. All right. That's cool. And is this someone besides the age? Would you?
Is it too much having to? No.
Having a what?
That's too much having to get together and make up now. Because that's not. You got dressed like your first day, right?
Yeah. All right. I see.
Okay.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. But what do you want me for your daughter though?
The question is, will she want you?
We gonna have to figure that out after the show. All right. So it look like we got one balloon left, man. So I'm just gonna have you come to the top, bro, and I'm gonna have you come right here. Yeah. All right. Now, before we get to a final yes or no,
I'm sorry. His back too big. I can't.
And you asked your question, but he didn't get to ask you any questions. Any question you want to ask her, bro? He don't need no questions. You got any questions for him?
You don't earn an iron?
Yeah, I do.
Then why you not on your shirt?
I don't know.
No, baby, give me that.
It's the iron.
Right, just Ragley. You know damn well your mama told you. Yeah, a steamer or something. You know damn well your mama taught you better than that.
How do you say it, T?
How I say it? How say what?
Iron.
Iron.
Okay, because
how you say it?
She said, I feel like I say iron.
Iron. Yeah, somebody say iron.
Because the way that I don't know if y'all noticed the way that she said that. She said, you don't earn an iron?
You don't own an iron?
Yeah, like the way that she
right.
Like, what did she say?
Country.
Yes.
I say iron. Yeah, iron.
For him, he's, like I figure by the time he finished, ironing and putting it on and getting it over himself, it'll be wrinkled again.
Pretty much.
I could be wrong.
Yeah, plus he just too big. I'm sorry. He just too big for my liking. The back was too big for me. Okay? So yeah, it is what it is. Let's see.
Presentable. Like how you gonna go on a date and you got a regular shirt, baby?
I wasn't even supposed to come.
No, listen, it's all right. You here now? It's all right.
Hey, listen, come on now. All right, well, it looked like all the balloons were popped, man. So unfortunately, we wasn't able to find you the love here today. I'm kicking it too cold, but
it's good.
We do wish you the best on your future endeavors. So we're gonna holler at you at the end.
All right, thank you.
For sure. Y'all make some noise for yourself, man. That boy said, I like your silhouette. I thought that was a shoe shot. I ain't know what all right, man. 25K, what we on, man? Y'all know tax time right around the corner, man.
Okay, no ads. We're not doing that. No ads. Okay, here we go.
Yes, sir, Ski. Here you go. Come on in for me. Give me your name and age and what you looking for in a relationship.
Crystal, 33. Somebody to hang and chill with that's gonna be on the same level vibe. They know how to make money, get money, everything, and and that's honest and down to earth.
For sure. And what you do for a living?
I am a certified medical assistant. I work in heart failure with heart transplant outpatient. So, yeah.
No doubt, no doubt. And what's some deal breakers for you?
Oh, you ain't clean. You don't clean behind yourself. That's nasty. That's not organized. I have OCD, so I like my house clean. Like, hygiene is a big thing on me. So, big thing.
All right. It looked like one balloon was popped, so we just gonna go down here and see what's the reason he broke out this balloon.
What's up, Cody?
Just make sure you face the camera for me and give me your name and age.
You gotta go. Okay,
Tamika.
Thank you for coming through, love. I appreciate it. Bye,
Shanika. All right, Portia. Have a good one.
All right, have a good one.
And then just personal preference. That's it.
You gonna personal preference the whole way, huh?
That's what it is. She's a nice young lady and all, but me specifically, come on, Corey, you know how I get down. You feel me? I yearn for something different. You feel me? You're a beautiful young lady. Like, I wouldn't take from that at all. But what I'm looking for is you just not it. You know what I mean?
Okay. All right. And is this someone your type or someone you're allowed to approach?
Not really. He's same height as me. I need a little taller.
So it's the height.
That's one. I don't judge. If you have good vibe energy, if we same height, that's cool.
They do favor.
Preference.
I agree.
Okay. All right. So for this next round, what we're gonna do is we're gonna allow you to ask these gentlemen one question, or you can ask them all different questions. Which one would you prefer?
I can ask a question.
Come in for me. Okay. All right. Go ahead and shoot. Which one? Ask him.
How old are you?
All right, get your name and age. That's the only one. Hold on.
Right now, if you got name and age, yeah.
I mean,
you are.
They gonna get a name and age anyway. So you want to ask them any?
Oh, how many kids do you have?
You want to ask any other question?
Yeah.
What else?
How many kids? What's your job? What do you do?
What they do for a living? How many kids they got?
And what's your definition of unconditional love?
There we go. That's what we're looking for right there. Your name and age, and what's your definition of unconditional love, man? How many kids you got?
All right. My name Dominique. I'm 31. I'm a maintenance tech, DJ, entrepreneur. I got 5 kids, and my definition of unconditional love is loyalty, understanding, and guidance.
All right. And just make sure you face the camera from me. Come in a little bit more from you. Give me your name and age and
that's crazy.
What you do for a living and what's your definition of unconditional love?
Oh, goodness.
J Vito, 27.
Here
I
comes
work at
JP.
Planet Fitness, and I got a
JP
truck
in the
company.
building.
And my definition of unconditional love is basically like being open,
kind of funny.
honest, definitely communication.
Yeah, it's giving a little.
And stuff.
It's giving a little feminine vibe.
Yeah, just a little.
Just a little fem. What's up, JP
What's
in
up,
the building?
motherfucker?
Hey, J Prince.
What's up, J Prince?
What's up, 2 cups of tea? What's up, Portia?
Not Portia.
I said I want Portia.
That's funny, man.
Oh,
We chilling.
my
We
God.
doing these Midwest niggas. Pop the
She got
balloon,
on some clothes. I haven't seen a woman dressed like this in a long time with some clothes on.
Oh yeah, they doing the ugly sweater week. Ugly Christmas sweater.
I like the fact that she ain't showing too much skin. She's showing them thighs with a little pinch, but
Oh, you don't like when women show skin?
Not too much. It's
Not
like,
too much.
It's almost like we done seen you naked damn near. So what's the
Yeah, well,
cycle?
you ain't leave nothing to the imagination.
Yeah.
Right. What's up, Bob in the building? Hey, Bob.
What up? I seen you over there at the chat a little earlier. What's going on?
Man, you was over there acting a goddamn fool.
Wow.
Yes, you
What did I
were.
do?
You know how you act. We not
Act
doing
like
that.
what? Act like what?
You just doing you, JP.
Just
But it was
being me.
hilarious. It was hilarious. You had me dying laughing.
Give me some of your give me 3 dislikes and 3 likes.
No, hold on. Listen, because I went over there that long now.
Okay, give me 2 likes and 2 dislikes.
I don't even know because I don't forgot, but I will say that I don't listen to Cynthia G, so I don't know a lot of her rhetoric or what she be talking about. And if she's a man hater, I definitely don't listen to women like that because I'm not a man hater.
You a mammy. To them, you a mammy.
Well, they can call me what they want. I've been called a pick me and all that shit. It's cool. But at the end of the day, like, I just...
I was on her show earlier today.
I can't get with it. I can't get with it. Like, the man hate, I can't do it. Now, you can have your, dislikes about men and, some of the stuff that they, especially the red pill, some of y'all do be doing too much. But the whole hating a man, I can't deal. And then the whole hating a woman, it's just too much. Like, why we gotta hate each other? Why can't we just come together and figure this shit out? Like, let's stop hating each other.
I think that it's not that easy to just stop hating each other. I think the dynamic.
But do you know how much more powerful we would be, even just as Black people in general, if we would stop hating each other in the Black community when it comes to the male and the female, how much more powerful we would be as a community, as a whole, just as Black people in general. But it's too much hate right now. Black men hate Black women. Black women hate Black men. It's just stupid. I'm tired.
I think that it's stuff too much have got done to the point where Black men is no longer trying to just let it go, because we've been letting it go for years.
I get it.
It's easy. Yeah, that will be a good thing, but it's some underlying stuff that got to get solved before we just come on kumbaya.
And I get it, and I agree with that. I totally agree. Because there are some things that women, Black women specifically, that we can work on as a whole, and I feel the same way about what Black men can do too. Because I feel like,
what could Black men do?
Huh?
What could Black men do?
I think Black men overall. This gonna sound fucked up, but I gotta say it. I think Black men kiss the white man's ass too much.
Black men or niggas?
Black men overall, niggas, Black men, whoever.
So niggas
I don't like that. I don't like that Black men put white men on a pedestal.
How do Black men put white men on a pedestal?
Because I feel like y'all feel like that is. I feel like y'all look at them as like, oh, if I'm not like them or if I can't be on their level, then I'm not nothing. You know what I'm saying? And I get it. This is a white country. This is America, but y'all need to make y'all own lane as a black people, as Black men, and stop looking up to the white man's standard. Create y'all's own standard within our own communities. And then if y'all are able to do that, Black women will follow.
I think niggas got that already.
What do you mean niggas?
Niggas niggas is the ones that tell the world on how they should wear their clothes, what music to listen to, how to soup up your cars, the jewelry you wear.
So the Pookies and the Ray Rays.
Yeah, so niggas got their own.
Do you consider yourself a Pookie and a Ray Ray?
What would you say?
Can I be honest?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes.
It is what it is.
And sometimes I feel like you want to do better, right? But sometimes
No, I don't. No, I'm
Why
content.
would you say that? Why would you say you're content?
Because
you don't want to do better. You should want to. Everybody should want to do better, JP.
No, what, not better as far as like changing myself. I want to be me. I don't want to be a good guy. I don't want to be a bad guy. I just enjoy being me. And that comes with the good shit that you can say about and point out, and that comes with the bad shit you can point out. But it's still me. Everything operate in life needs a negative and a positive.
But JP,
everything operate with power. It has a negative and a positive. Don't nothing operate fully negative. Don't nothing operate fully positive. You have to have a balance. I'm just bold enough to accept the both.
Okay, but you can still be you and improve yourself. You get what I'm saying?
Improve myself to what?
To become to being a better person overall, a better father, a better mate, a better brother, a better son, a better friend.
What is a better person?
Just being a better you overall, a better person overall.
Like how?
Okay, for instance, right?
Yeah.
Let's see, let me think about something. So for me, right? I'll just throw myself in. Like I know that there's some things that I can work on personally within myself. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not consistent with trying to be a better person every day, if I'm being honest. But also at the same time, it's like I think about the things that I want to change or better myself in or improve in certain areas and in different ways. And I don't see anything wrong with wanting to improve yourself in certain ways, whether that is being a better wife, a better daughter, a better sister, a better mother, a better friend. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's wrong with leveling up in those ways?
Because it comes with altering who you are.
No, it doesn't.
You're only doing it for somebody else.
No, what if I told you it's for me though? What if I told you me doing these things is for me personally? What's up, Humble?
So what is you doing wrong right now?
I mean,
it would saying being a better person is saying that you're doing a lot wrong right now. And what is that?
Not a lot. I'm not doing a lot wrong. I feel like I'm cool, but there are some things that I could work on. I feel like I'm not a terrible person at all. Like, I'm
give me
cool.
2 examples of what you have to work on.
Time management is a big one for me. Ooh, time management, because I procrastinate a lot.
I'm talking about some stuff that affect other people. Because you telling me to be better and all this other junk. Give me some stuff that can affect
other people. That affect other people?
Yeah, because you talking about being a better friend, a better wife, and a better husband and junk like that.
Well, I can be very distant with people in my personal life.
You can be very what?
Distant. I'm like a ghoster with family, friends. I will ignore you. I will not respond to messages, phone calls for weeks at a time because I'm not in the mood. Because
hey,
I think a lot of people are full of shit.
Virgo. Hey, girl.
I just, so maybe I feel like I need to change that about myself or make myself more available or open to people like I used to be.
Instead of looking at it like that, look at it like you trying to protect yourself.
I am. That's what it is, honestly.
Let me ask you this. So being that way, how have that hurt you?
I feel guilty.
Why?
Because I feel like I'm ignoring people that might really actually care about me. But then again, it's kind of like, do they really care?
So you don't even know for sure. So you could have been.
Because it's kind of like y'all have my phone number too.
Right. So they're not reaching out to you.
Yeah. So it's kind of like, I'm like, okay, we all have each other's number, so why should I reach out before you reach out? Like, type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you this. Have you tried to be the bigger person and reach out before?
I have.
Well, you did your part.
Maybe. Yeah.
So now you maybe you just might be doing the right thing by not putting yourself around, circling around yourself around people. Yeah, you might be feeling guilty, but you could be really protecting yourself, because the moment you come out of that and you start making yourself available, then next thing you know, you open the doors for people to harm you in any.
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that ever again. Ever again. I've done that for most of my life. I'm 41 now.
You did what?
I stopped doing just being the yes man to everybody.
You used to be a people pleaser?
Oh yeah. I stopped doing that around 35, 36. So I'm still kind of doing my journey. I'm still kind of doing my journey, which is why I still feel kind of guilty when I say no or I distance myself.
People pleaser comes seeking back inside of you though, because clearly, obviously, you got that trait within you.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So you
it's still there somewhere.
Yeah. So stay in your guns.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you teach people how to treat you.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't no longer want to be a people pleaser no more, you have to lose that. You got to teach yourself, I don't give a fuck attitude. Take the president attitude. I don't give a fuck.
That's my attitude now for the last 5 years.
Thank you forever.
But people that were used to me being always available,
yeah,
they think I'm an asshole now.
That's because you never showed this side of you in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's kind of too late, but out of sight, out of mind. You have to so what you're doing right now.
I feel guilty about it 10% of the time, but the majority of the time, I feel at peace with my decision of being who I am. What you're doing right now is deprogramming.
What you're doing right now is deprogramming people for being so much accessible to you. So when you finally do decide to come around, now this is gonna be your time to give a better perception of you now.
Yeah.
So you have to deprogram by removing yourself, because everybody shouldn't have access to you. I mean, you will start. So you have to deprogram yourself and not let people have that much privilege to you. You done try that. Let them be the people pleaser. If not, okay, cool. Being a people pleaser ain't gonna do nothing but fuck you up.
Yeah, and it used to fuck me up back in the day.
Yeah, you gonna hold grudges because you expecting these people
resentment,
all
kind of resentment for people. Like, oh my god, especially a lot of family.
Yeah, you develop anger issues about these people, and because they not treating you with all the kindness that you expect. Now, fuck all that.
You ain't lying, JP. You ain't lying. You right.
This dumb nigga got some type of sense. Yeah, I'm a dumb nigga that
you got a little sense. You got a little sense. You got a little piece of sense. You got a little piece.
Man, I'm trying to tell you, you breathe in this air. And once your air stops, none of us gonna be around to help.
But JP, let's get back on you. Enough about me, damn it. You don't think you could improve yourself in any way?
No, I'm satisfied of the man that I became. That's what I feel. I feel so.
You're
liberated.
giving. You know what?
What?
I hate to say this, but you giving narcissistic vibes.
I don't subscribe myself to labels. It's one thing to call
if
me
you
that.
don't feel like you can,
another thing for me to subscribe
you don't
to.
feel like you can improve on nothing in your life in any area. That's giving narcissistic vibes. I'm just saying.
I don't subscribe to those labels. It's so many labels out here for anything that you do. I mean, if you're gonna be worrying about all of these labels and shit like that, you're gonna put yourself in this box that you won't be able to get out of. It's like one thing about you, 2 cups of tea. You know your problem, 2 cups of tea. You done
What's my
climbed out.
problem?
Hold on, be quiet. You done
What's
climbed
my
out of
problem?
one box. You done climbed out of one box of being a people pleaser just to hop in another box worrying about being a narcissist. Man, fuck them narcissists. I don't give a fuck about none of that.
I'm not a narcissist.
Call me whatever you want to call me. I don't give a fuck. The stuff that I feel like I need to improve on, as far as like woo out the bell, I'm not illiterate. I know what type of stuff that I need to do better. If fuck it, whatever decision I make in life, if I make a good decision and I win, that's good. If I make a decision and I fail, that's also good, because at least I put out there. At least I went out there and I lived. It's all of these people trying to do everything by the book. Guess what? You know why they so miserable? Because they do everything by the book and they have not lived.
Portia, I cannot. What's up, Placido?
Portia don't know what the fuck she talking about.
She said, this is Negro Lessons Hour with Jay Prince from getting pineapple to getting cussed out by Kendra G and being too black for Cynthia G. Get your Negro wisdom from Jay Prince today. Period.
Damn right.
Get it today. Get it
today, damn it.
Y'all better get it while I'm getting this good.
You're damn right. I'm gonna teach you how to, man. Listen, I just want everybody around me to be liberated, and in order for you to be liberated, you got to learn how to accept yourself. In order for people to accept the real 2 cups of tea and the real portion, guess what you're gonna have to do? You have to come around and be the real 2 cups and portion. All of these faces that y'all gotta come around you know, when you're a people pleaser, you just smiling and knowing damn well you know you're not really happy because they're not treating you like how you want them to treat you. So you just put on this smile because you want to be the nice motherfucker. You scared of conflict. Sometimes no, you have to stand up for yourself. I guarantee you, when you stand up for yourself, you're gonna get trigger happy. Because it's gonna take so much off you. You know I will now. The fuck out. After you get done cussing motherfuckers clean the fuck out.
I love it.
It's gonna be like, oh man, all of those 10 years of you sitting up there suppressing how you really feel because you try to protect their feelings while they stabbing yours. Fuck all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
How you protecting people that try to kill you?
Yeah, you're right.
Physically trying to kill you, but they harming you. Your feelings has been crushed. Somehow they making you feel some type of way, but yet at the same time, you protecting their feelings.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
Fuck all that.
I agree, because I used to just let people slide with a lot of stuff. But now,
be assertive, but running away from it is like you have to address shit, because guess what? When you don't address something, especially when the time that is happening, you don't got to be aggressive. Be assertive. You got the language. You articulate. You know you one of them smart motherfuckers. So instead of when something, let's just say I'm your cousin, right? And I say some foul shit to you. But you so afraid to say something back because you so programmed not to hurt my feelings. And let us say I go on by my married life. You never address me. And so, but yet that still bothers you. It still bothers you. 10 years later, it still fucking bothers you. And now when you decide to bring it up to me, I don't know what the fuck you talking about at this point.
You're right. And that's something that I used to do a lot. I used to not say nothing for a long time. I used to just let people do stuff to me and say stuff to me for a long time. And then once I get fed up, maybe it's a Sagittarius thing, I don't know. Then I blow a fucking gasket.
And they didn't hear nothing you said.
And then they're like, what the fuck wrong with this bitch?
Right. They look at you
crazy. Just got mad all of a sudden. No, I've been holding this shit in. I
think you were just drunk. So all of that shit, you try to get off your chest, they're gonna dumb it down
Oh, she just drunk. Yes, and that's exactly what people try to do. Especially like when I get it's like no, it's not that. It's just I've been holding this shit the fuck in. And people like to blame it on she drunk. No, I've been holding this shit the fuck in. That's what it is. To be honest.
Yes, sometimes you can't be afraid of conflict. Get it on out the way, because if you don't do it now at that moment, you're gonna
that's something that I'm still working on. Even at my old age,
become your future.
Yeah, even at my big age now, I'm still working on that because I'm still not like, let me as soon as somebody, huh?
And you trying to tell me to change like you, and you haven't.
No, I'm not trying to. No. That's not. I don't want you to be like me or how I was or whatever. I don't want you to be soft spoken or whatever the case. No, that's not what I'm asking.
I'm just saying. Talking about who don't like it, and be ready to slap a motherfucker if they fuck with. And sometimes you gotta put in your mind, you gonna have to they gonna have to whoop my ass today. Cause I'm finna let this motherfucker know. Cause guess what? If you let them leave, if somebody says something to you, and you let them leave, they might leave and pass away. And whatever they said to you still gonna be affecting you even when they dead and gone. Trust me, I did that shit. I know I done lived that shit. They be dead and gone. You still madder than a motherfucker. Now you can't even tell this person. Now you gotta go write this shit in notebooks and tell it to a therapist or project it on somebody else who act damn near similar. It can be your husband, it can be your kids, it can be anybody.
But that's the thing.
Now you projecting how you felt about me, what I said to you that day, and you projecting on somebody that had nothing to do with nothing. Because they said some shit reminding you of what I said.
But what about this? What if you have told somebody how you really feel about certain things from the past or whatever? Like, hey, I didn't like when this happened. Or I ain't really rock with that. How you did that back in the day, and they just dismiss you. How do you move on from that? Because I've done that. How do you move on when somebody dismiss you? When you actually pour your heart out to them and tell them how you really feel,
you was able to get off your chest. That's all what counts. No matter. But
what if you didn't get the solution that you thought you was the resolution?
The solution should have been, you got to get this off your chest. You had to let the motherfucker know. You let them know. However they deal with it after that. That don't got nothing to do with you.
I guess my thing was I was expecting something that.
Hold on once, T. God damn it. What if I said something to you? Let's say I'm the person. Let's just say that I'm the person. I don't give a fuck if it's me. Let's just say if I'm the person, I have wronged you in some way. I teach my daughters them this. Speak your motherfucking mind. Let a motherfucker know what it is. Because out the gate though, but we talking this. If I wronged you and you come to me and you express how I made you feel and I try to dismiss it, what the bam, that don't matter how I react. What matters is you got it off your chest to the person. So at that point, don't worry about how I'm gonna react. Just your main goal is to let this motherfucker know. Now if I keep doing it, disassociate yourself because you already done set the boundaries. Now you have to remove yourself because now they feel so available to you to the point where they just know you're going to be around. So now you have to.
That's what I did. I that's what I do. Like, so when I pour my heart out and tell somebody how I really feel, and and they still like dismiss, you know what I'm saying? I distance myself. You know what I'm saying? Completely. So it's kind of like it's hard though because depending on the person, it's just really hard. What's up, Nav? How you doing? It just becomes really hard.
If it's somebody that's extremely close, fuck them. You got to learn to say fuck motherfuckers. I swear to God, like, because if you don't, you gonna try your. It's almost like you drinking poison, expecting for them to die from it. No, nigga, you the one gonna die from it because you the one holding on to it. They don't even know what the fuck you dealing with every night when you punching holes in walls because they done said some slick shit to you 10 years ago. They don't know nothing about nothing how you feeling inside.
But what's crazy is you know that the person knows that they was fucked up, but they so stubborn that they still won't own up to what they did. That's what's crazy to me. You know you done fucked up and you won't own up to your fuck shit.
No, that's false. A lot of people be them. They don't have a mirror in their face. A lot of people, if they see themselves or how they act, that's why if I record you right now, let's just say you doing we at the club and you did some crazy shit. You just being you. And nobody never corrected it. But if I recorded you and say, Two Cup, this is how you acted yesterday, you're gonna cringe because now you looking at it from another person.
Oh, that's happened to me plenty of times.
Yeah, you're gonna be like, damn, that was me. And the first thing come to your mind is that's gonna stay on your mind like, damn, I can't. You gonna feel if it make you feel embarrassed, that's a good thing.
Yeah,
because you're gonna.
Yeah, it's been times my sister be like do you remember? You know, because I be drinking. Do you remember? I'm like, I don't remember that part. Whatever she'll be like, oh, you was wilding on this part, whatever, and I said this, whoopty wild, whoopty whoop whoop whoop, and then sometimes she got to remind me of what happened, because I be whatever, and I have to take accountability. Like I be like, damn, I was fucked up for that. You know what I'm saying? But see, I'm the type of person I can acknowledge. I take responsibility for my fucked up shit.
No, it's okay to be wrong. Everybody else get to be wrong.
But other people, some people won't do that though. But I guess my problem is some people are not willing to take that same road and say, you know what, I was wrong. I'm willing to go down. I'm willing to walk down that road. I'm willing to walk down that road and say, you know what, that was fucked up. I was wrong for that shit.
Well, you trying to be this preacher woman in a
I'm not trying to be a preacher woman. I'm trying to be a fair person. I'm trying to be a real person and take accountability for my fucking wrongs. That's what I'm trying to do. Whether that's like being wrong for within sisterhood, with being a mother, within being a wife, everything. I want to take accountability for everything wrong that I've ever done. Friendship, whatever.
You know what? I realized a lot of stuff that I accused myself of being wrong at. It wasn't that I was wrong. You know what I was wrong at? I was wrong for being around the people that brought that side, that aim to bring that side out of me.
But you didn't have no control.
No. Listen.
You talking about as a kid or as an adult?
Certain people aim to bring this certain side out of you.
Yes, and people who know you the best know exactly what to say to trigger you to go there. People that know you the best know exactly what to say.
So you went around here apologizing for being naturally you when you triggered. So you was wrong for putting yourself in a space.
I'll be right back. Y'all keep talking. I'm gonna go check on my lasagna. Be right back.
Yeah, she was wrong for putting herself around a space for people to look at her. She was hanging around the wrong people. Sometimes your family don't always stay family. You have to learn how to be able to get a new family, and that family is the ones that can connect with you better. Sometimes your friends can feel more like family than your blood family. Shout out to my boy out the mud. What's going on, dog?
Hey, Cody, what's up?
Tell your friend what good with you, big dog. I know what's good with you, young lady, my girl. More love, what good with you, my girl. Postal, what good with you, my girl.
Hey, how are you?
Hey,
Shit, I ain't got shit going, just vibing. Just
Oh,
heard
cool.
y'all in here talking that shit and say, I know Jay Prince done a goddamn me act a goddamn donkey.
You
No,
That's
it
already
a
know.
goddamn
man.
he getting amped up. I already
For real,
know.
I'm saying too, like what Two Cups, she was saying that, you know, it be people that usually like try to trigger her on purpose, and then now she's apologizing for being natural. And sometimes, no, don't apologize for that shit. Motherfuckers will try to trigger you on purpose to bring a certain side of you. And it's either you gonna deal with them and get with them, match their energy, or you just gonna remove yourself around people that's not gonna aim to bring that side, because we all got two sides to us. It's up to you.
Right.
It's up to the people on what side they aim to bring out of you. You want to bring the good side out of me? Okay. Well, I'm a lovable type of person. I help. I be considerate. I think about other people who are the man. But you want to bring the fucked up side of me? Okay. I bust people in their shit. I cuss you out. I speak my mind. I might try to rob you. What side you want? What side you want? I'm not gonna apologize for neither side. Period.
Okay.
I don't want to be. Sometimes, especially when I'm mad, I don't want to be nice when I'm mad.
Right. That's why I don't like to get mad, because it's not good. I try my best to practice self-control, but again, we are all human and we can only take so much. So I get
You
it.
can have dead motherfucker that be bringing the worst side out of people, though. You the have dead slime motherfucker that be aiming to bring the worst out of it.
I know you're looking for an argument and you trolling. I'm not falling for it.
Argument.
I'm not falling for it. Not tonight. I don't have the energy.
How come we never get along?
I'm sorry to interrupt, Jay. I just wanted to make sure to let you know that robbing people is not okay. It's illegal. Okay.
Exactly.
A lot of shit is illegal.
That boy said, "I'll cuss you out. I'll rob you." Now you took it all the way left.
All I'm just saying is, I don't want people to apologize for who they are. It's up to
Right,
people.
but sometimes I think it's okay to admit when you know that you're wrong, right? Like my sister said, sometimes she'll say, "Dang, I was wrong for that." I will say, if she don't feel like she was wrong, she's not gonna apologize. But if she feels like she's wrong, she's gonna apologize, and vice versa. If I feel like I'm wrong, I'm gonna apologize. Sometimes it's just about, you can still be yourself and you can also still take accountability when necessary.
I disagree with that, because sometimes those people that was nitpicking know how to guilt trip her, because they understand that she gonna just not really her to behave like
That's
this, and
true
she's
too, JP.
not normal in checking motherfuckers.
Because I've been super nice all my life up until 5 years ago.
That's why you have to be able to discern, is this person really picking on me or was I wrong? So discernment is key also.
A lot of times they be.
I think I have a good discernment, because usually I can point out when I feel like somebody playing in my face, even if it's my sister. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, I even tell her, you was wilding.
Well, I don't. Those are never my intentions, and I make that very clear.
It may not be your intention, and like I'm saying, like, it's never my intention either to go crazy. It never. But sometimes it just happens. But what I'm saying though is, like, I'm not gonna say like, oh, it's everybody intended to just come against me. Sometimes people don't even realize that hey, that's what triggers me. And sometimes
so is it people coming against you, or is it just certain things that may trigger you? There's a difference. Just because you're triggered, it doesn't mean that people are playing in your face, as you were saying. But I do know, and I have seen some people do that.
Okay, so some people do like to play in folks' face. You know what I'm saying? And then there's also people who knows your triggers too. So it just depends on the person. It just depends. So it just depends on what's said, how it's said, and when it's said. Because even not even you, there has been people on on my platform or whatever that done said some shit out of pocket outside of you. You know what I'm saying? That done triggered me. And they know exactly what it takes to trigger me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna even go there with what people done said, but I'm just saying people know how to get to me. People know what's near and dear to my heart. So if it's something near and dear to my heart, which is, should I even target them right now? My kids and my husband. Say something about them, I'm going the fuck off immediately. There's no questions.
But don't use a lot of times like to give me the courage to speak my mind. I would wait for them. I used to wait for them to say something wrong about the worst people to go off. No, you. And then to get people in a place, you don't have to be aggressive. All you have to be. You can be very assertive, right? You can let somebody know.
Okay, let me correct you. Assertive.
Yeah, assertive.
No,
assertive.
You added an extra syllable.
Well, one of
You're
them.
adding a V.
Assertive.
Well, you can let somebody know where you stand in a polite manner, especially at our big old age, right? You don't have to be extremely aggressive, and then give them the option to either accept it or reject it. But they damn sure ain't gonna check it. Point blank, period. I'm not gonna acquiesce and kill.
Now you're talking about boundaries.
For you want to be around me.
Now you're talking about boundaries, which is something that, listen, I'm serious about boundaries now at my big old age. If I say no, I don't want to do that, that's what the fuck I mean. I don't feel like I need to give you a whole drawn out paragraph sentence. If I say fucking no, that's it. I don't owe nobody no fucking novel. I don't feel like it. God damn it. The fuck?
There you go.
I'm tired.
There you go.
Shit.
Yeah.
So that's just how I feel. That's how I feel. Like, nah, ain't nobody giving me no fucking novel when they say no to me.
Right. They don't be too fuck caring about how the fuck they make you feel.
At all.
That's why I'm so passionate about it.
At all, Jay Prince. Come on, Jay Prince. God damn it.
That's what the president is for.
The fuck? 2 cups and Jay Prince in this bitch. Let's go.
You know, and see, these are tools that you can take with you to make yourself, like a lot of people, you don't realize all the stress that you done been through is because you haven't freed yourself from letting people know not to fuck with you.
And you ain't said fuck these hoes. Do you know how good it feels to say fuck these hoes?
It feels great, don't it?
Ooh.
It feels like you done smoked up.
It's like a burden lifted off your shoulder.
Yeah, it does.
Fuck these. I didn't know Cody was up here. Hey, Cody. In the building. The fuck going on?
I think you had walked away when he came up.
Oh, I did. I had to go check on my lasagna chair. I had my Stouffer's lasagna because
it seemed like he's been in there for like 3 hours.
No, it's been about an hour, sis. You know it take about an hour.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Grubby's so good.
A lot of
it
times,
don't it?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times I be feeling like if I say something to this person, they won't want to mess with me no more or want to be around me no more.
But you know what? You can't worry about that.
Like but you always speak your mind, JP. Do you ever hold that?
JP don't give a damn.
I just started doing that though, like at least about 5. Wait, I would say since.
See, me too. See,
about 2015. Yeah.
Same shit.
Oh, so you haven't always been like both.
No. Sis, okay, sis. And I know my sis can tell you. Sis, how long I've been being like, fuck all this bullshit? How long I've been like, for real, don't play with me.
You
I
gotta
said about
understand.
7 years.
By 7? Ooh, the 7 is dumb. Okay,
You gotta
so
understand
after I had my last baby, that makes sense. Got me fucked up.
You got to understand my position, though. The reason why I was like that, being a people pleaser, it was more like after my mama passed and I ended up moving with my aunties and them and got around the family, they try to make me feel like I owe them something because my auntie and all this other shit. And so for a lot of years, they was taking advantage. They first though they make it seem like
I don't like that shit.
It makes
Let me say something about that real quick. Oh, that just triggered me. I don't like when parents or the old school vibes, they feel like we owe them some. No, we don't owe y'all a motherfucking thing. We didn't ask to be here.
Yeah, they did their job they supposed to.
Just like I'm gonna do with my kids. I don't want nothing from you. I want you to do good for yourself and your family.
That wasn't her job.
I want you to do good for yourself and your family. That's what I want. That's what I want. I want to provide a position for you to do good for yourself and your family. I don't want you to feel like you owe us, me and your dad, anything. Now, if you want to give us something, cool. But I'm not going to expect it. I want you to figure your life out with your family.
Exactly.
And I'm thankful that we have parents that are like that don't ask us, they are well off, and they just want us to be okay. If we do something, cool, but they're good.
Hell yeah. Absolutely. So I'm just saying, but it's so many, unfortunately, in the Black community, there's so many that our elders look to their kids for help because they feel like, oh, I raised you, you owe me. No, I don't owe you nothing because you raised me. You were supposed to raise me. That was you're right. That just comes automatically.
I have the mindset of, because I love my parents so much. Like if I'm able, I will do anything in my power. Like if they needed me for something to look out, because I love them. They are just so near and dear to my heart.
Absolutely. Well, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the entitled.
No, I'm just saying. I know. I was just talking about me, my perspective. Yeah.
The entitled parents who, I raised you. You owe me. No, I don't owe you.
Yeah, I agree.
You actually owe me because you brought me here. I didn't ask to be here. You owe me. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you owe me. Where my inheritance at? Let's go. No, for real. That's how white people think. Where my inheritance? And that's why they still on top. Because they give inheritance out.
Can I tell you something? Let me tell you how bad it was for me, right? It got to the point where I was so afraid of scrutiny and getting judged, right? To the point where I used to have to drink to be around people so I won't give a fuck. So I was teaching myself while I was drinking. I said,
Blue Jay.
That's real, Blue Jay. That's all I be trying to say. Staying in hurt doesn't solve anything.
That's a word.
It doesn't. Like the whole point of life is to live and learn, and as you move forward, you want to grow better and not bitter.
Oh, you gonna make me shy.
That's why you motherfucker know how you feel like the gate.
Like that's what I try to practice, because you really do hurt yourself,
right?
By being angry.
You know how you feel, all right? Just get it out.
It doesn't solve anything. Yeah, and it's okay to get it out, right? You're supposed to free yourself, but then not get it out. It's okay to get it out, but to dwell in it, to keep dwelling in it, that's where the issue lies.
And the resentment and the bitterness.
If you've been holding it in for so long, because now you done built up so much stuff to say to this person.
And see, that's
because
me.
You had a lot of shit that you done took in. So when you finna get the shit off, you got so much shit to address.
You can't heal it on your own. It takes a higher power. It takes God. You can never heal it on your own.
Oh yes, you can.
I used to let
you cannot.
I used to let shit fester. When I tell you, I used to let shit fester so bad. And then when I go off, it's like people think I'm fucking crazy
because now you hitting them with like 30 different type of complaints.
Like back in the day,
some things are, if we're honest, and this is something that I have to realize, it's not just everybody else. Sometimes it's deeper things internally within yourself also.
What do you mean?
I slightly disagree with that.
No, it's the truth. Sometimes it could be other things. It's not just everything around you. What you do, I don't know. I had to settle things in my spirit from, childhood, really.
Okay.
It's the truth. Like where did these issues start? That's what I had to look in the mirror and say to myself, when did I become this way? Or when did I start allowing these things? Oh yeah, I started feeling like this when I was 13. Like, that's what I'm saying. You really got to do the inner work.
That's a fact. That's a fact because I ain't gonna hold y'all. Even though I grew up with two parents, it wasn't perfect, right? So we grew up with two parents, but I didn't realize that I had childhood trauma until the pandemic. When we was able to sit down and really digest everything in our lives and what happened, and just going through in your mind, like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? You didn't have nothing else but fucking time. Everybody was at home. What else?
I didn't realize it. I think I was 25 when I got married. Is when I realized my deep rooted issues. That's when I started to see them.
Oh wow! I was at a big age in my 30s, and I realized, damn, I really do have childhood trauma. Yes, I grew up with my parents.
I think everybody does, though, to some extent, or the majority. Maybe not everybody.
Nobody's household is perfect. Nobody is, peaches and cream. I need it because you know that I'm a fiend.
Ooh, MIT, I know you real lit at this point. He said, send the ethylene.
MIT. Okay, MIT, if you about to cut up, send me a cash app, God damn it.
Oh, and thank you for the cash app, MIT. I appreciate you.
All right, so I dropped the link again, but what I'm saying is, okay, there you go. Damn, he came up here
that
fast.
That is quick.
God damn, he probably already had the link.
So,
he had the
question to you and
Hey, hold on a second. Hey. MIT think he cute tonight, y'all.
Okay, you saw the way he held his glass up. Did you see that little food?
I'm that nigga. He's like, I'm that
nigga. For Christmas though.
Let me see you holler at a bit. Let me see you holler at a bit. Let me see what kind of game you got. I bet you ain't got no game. Look at my team. Can you hear me? I can't hear shit. He cute how I look. He think he cute. Cody, that nigga think he cute.
So let me ask y'all something. Who cooking the ham? What y'all cooking for Christmas?
I already talked about this before you came
We
on.
all bringing a dish. It's kind of
We're
like
not
a
doing
potluck type deal.
Thanksgiving. We're not doing Thanksgiving on Christmas.
My mom
goddamn.
said, so we're having Christmas at my mom. She said my sister needs to bring something. I do. My brother, his wife.
What I need to bring?
I don't know.
I'm gonna do some. I ain't doing no traditional shit. We not doing that shit again.
I'm telling you what I'm bringing. I'm bringing my famous Mo Loves hot wings, and y'all can kick rocks if y'all don't want them. Mama was like, "Girl, bring them." I said, "Period, child."
Okay, I'm gonna
Girl,
make some
don't play with me. You know I can cook. Hot wings are easy.
I'll make some potato salad.
Let Mama make the potato salad. No shade.
Mama not messing with me. Sorry.
With the potato salad? Girl, please.
Baby, you ain't had mine.
I done had your potato salad.
How long ago was that?
About 6 months ago.
No, baby. I know you lying. My potato salad better than Mama's. I'm sorry.
Last year or something. No, it's not.
Mm-hmm.
It's good, but it ain't Mama's, child.
No, it's better than Mama's.
Not to me.
Yes.
It's good though. I like it.
Exactly. Every time I make something, y'all be like, "Oh, it's good." Listen, especially my daddy. Don't play with me and my daddy. Listen.
Oh yeah, you can cook, but the potato salad can't nobody hold Mama on that.
Well, I'll make me a little bowl, and we gonna judge it. How about that?
For sure.
And you know who's gonna tell the truth? Daddy.
Everybody gonna tell the truth.
All right. I'm gonna make me a little bowl.
Can I ask y'all another question?
Sure.
What do y'all do What do y'all do as sisters? Pookie in the chat, the real Pookie.
You Pookie. Go ahead.
What do y'all do as sisters together that y'all been doing all y'all lives?
Singing.
Oh, y'all be singing together?
Oh, we can sing. You know we can sing.
No, I didn't know that.
I know you lying.
I didn't. So y'all
okay, sis, when you coming over so we can sing together.
Whenever you stop playing and be like, "Oh, come over," then the next day you be too tired and it never happens. So
you can come over tomorrow, sis. I thought the boys was
did
coming
say that
over.
right. Well, I know Isaiah is.
We're going to the movie. We're taking the boys to go see Sonic tomorrow.
What time?
Probably about 3. See, I can come like 7 or 8.
Okay,
and then
cool.
I'll cook something or order some. I don't know.
Do y'all ever get together? Okay, when y'all be singing, do it be like a
I might fry some fish.
Singing, or do y'all sing like create a song together, or y'all just sing old songs together?
Oh, baby, my sister is the creator. First of all, okay, let me break it down. My husband is a whole musician over here. My sister is a whole songwriter over here, singer, songwriter. My husband he can't sing, but he can hold a note. But he's a music producer, writer. He played pretty much every instrument that you can think of. So, but that's his profession though. He's a band director. So he gotta know he gotta know how to play every instrument. But yeah. Mm-hmm.
Do y'all you and your sister like take the kids to the park when y'all husbands at work or something? Take the kids to the park and just go hang out together.
We used to.
When our kids were younger, yeah.
When I ain't had no job, when
these
I worked
kids old.
Yeah, our kids old as fuck. No, they grown.
My sister,
I got an 8-year-old.
The kids be grown as hell.
That's my baby.
I got an 8-year-old, but yeah, he's. But when they were younger, when our kids were younger, like her kids, my kids were younger.
It was literally every other day, and we lived a lot closer too. Like maybe 8 minutes away from each other.
5 minutes, yeah.
Right. Now we have like
away.
Yeah.
Y'all do be having like sister dates, just y'all two, go shopping or.
It's been a while.
We moved. Yeah, and she don't want to drive, and I don't want to drive.
How far y'all apart now?
30 minutes.
Yeah.
So 30 minutes stopping y'all from having your little sister date?
No, we still see each other and
I think that, you know, a lot of families, this is what I'll be saying, like, people don't be really doing stuff that maintain family. And this is why families so broken apart.
What's crazy is though, me and my sister talk on a regular.
Yeah, like we don't have like when.
What make us feel good about each other?
But I get what you're saying. And then when my sister comes to my house, it's like it's just like I can't explain it, right? So when she come over, it's like we at home together, like when we was kids. Like she'll clean up the kitchen, she'll cook sometimes, you know, but we'll take turns cooking for the kids. We'll, you know, do different shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just like when we were kids, when we were teenagers, same shit.
You know,
like
when I get okay, I want to do this right. When I get my check on the first, I want to send both of y'all some money to go shopping. It could be going for y'all hair. Go get some hair or something.
No.
Did
you say go get some hair?
No. What I want you to do with that money
is take your baby. But that's so nice.
Don't give me nothing. I can pay for my own hair.
No, I want to take my
Send me a $5 cash app. Thank you, and I'm cool with that.
No, but I do want to see y'all, and I want y'all to record it, right? And do like a little small little vlog with just y'all sister dates, and y'all should do that at least once a month.
We don't need you to cater to that though. We don't need you to use your money.
I don't want to cater to it, goddamn. You don't have to start off on me checking me. Damn.
No, but I appreciate the offer. But at the same time, I would rather you do that for your girls, not us. We grown women.
Oh, I saw the gift. Who got you that gift? Is it Legacy?
Legacy and Jola.
That's nice. I liked it.
I was looking at your Amazon list. I was like, let me see if I should get. Should I get?
Yeah, they want some tablets.
Oh,
this Legacy, she made this for me.
That's so sweet.
And then Joella's Legacy was playing with that.
See, we don't have no girls. You got all the girls. We got all these boys over here. This was crazy. My sister got 2 boys.
My dad from Legacy. Look.
Oh, look at Legacy.
So sweet. How old is Legacy now?
She about 3, huh? She's 3.
Oh, she a baby.
She basically made a bag. It's supposed to be like a little bag.
Mm-hmm. That's so thoughtful.
You want more kids? You want more babies?
Yes, man. You know the president.
Why? Why do you want more kids?
Do you want boys?
You don't want a wife? Would you get married again?
No, because it's gonna slow me up from having all my kids.
Marriage. How does marriage slow you up from having kids? Make it make sense, Jesus Christ.
Because she can only have kids once or twice a year. I'm trying to at least before I hit 45, I got a certain number of kids I want to have after that.
How many? Jesus.
Well, every man in my family, he's got 8 kids.
Why would you do that? Why would you do that?
Because that's what I want.
But you want your kids living in poverty?
No, they're not gonna live in poverty. That's why I'm making necessary steps before I even get doing that. I'm waiting. First off, I'm waiting till my food truck popping on my way buying another one. Then after that, a couple of these.
Cody, get your friend. Cody.
So how is the food truck coming?
Cody, get your friend.
Well, it's
How many kids you got, Cody? Unmute, Cody. I got to talk to Cody.
I got 2. Yeah.
Exactly, Cody.
Cody.
How old is Cody?
Kids, man.
I ain't never talked to Cody like that.
Cody,
But I see him in the chat though.
Yo, Cody,
I'm 42.
you're 42.
Yeah.
All right. Do you want any more kids?
Shit, I just had my last one. Shit, like she turned 2 today.
Ooh, a baby. I love that. What about your oldest? How's your oldest?
She 23.
Oh wow.
Okay, so this is with your current wife. How long you been married?
Like 16, 17 years.
That's a blessing.
Wow.
Man, my oldest daughter with my wife too. I got both my kids with my wife.
Oh.
So y'all, hold on, Cody. Now, so
I love that.
You got a 20-something and a 2-year-old.
Yeah.
Y'all started all the way over.
Shit crazy as hell.
That's cool.
That is so adorable, though. Wow.
Cody, that's insane. What happened?
I love that.
Because I just knew you had to take flowers.
One of them nights by this late, I better not go in there and do shit tonight.
Don't have you with none. Don't have you with none.
Yeah, like, damn.
Wow. Look at God. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's a blessing, though. Yeah, a blessing for sure. I thought the doctor was bullshitting when he told me that shit in that room. I was like, man, get out the cab. He was like, shit, I wouldn't play with you. I was like, man, cut this shit. Shit. He was for real. I thought he was bullshitting.
I thought you were playing too just now.
No, I thought he was playing. Fuck that. I was like, shit. I told my wife, I said, shit, I knew you had to be the one the Lord chose, goddamn it, because shit. I married you out of all the motherfucking niggas to marry anybody. I did. Shit. I was like, and then 23 years later, 21 years later, you fuck around and I was like, shit, you had to be the one. Had to be the one.
Wow. That is so beautiful.
So how is it going being like with a little baby and you got a grown person, then you got a little baby now? Y'all went 20-something years without a baby and then y'all got a new baby. Woo! See, I'm nervous because my tooth got tired. I'm nervous.
You might bust up and do that. Give me a niece.
I might bust up and have a baby too. Jesus Christ.
I'm so ready.
I'm gonna cry.
I know, and you're gonna be blowing up my phone.
I'm gonna cry. Lord have mercy, Jesus.
I'd be tired of you when you be pregnant. Oh wait.
Hey, but look, I was gonna ask y'all, y'all ain't got no brothers.
Yeah, we do.
Brother, he how bro? 37?
30, yes. 37. I'm 38.
Yeah, he a truck driver.
You know. So shit.
He got 10 boys, they 2 about to be 3.
Oh, they cute.
They bad as fuck. But they cute.
They are so cute.
Yeah, we got
I'm not that bad.
He think he older than us though, but he the
What did you say, Cody?
You say y'all raised in the house with y'all mom and y'all dad?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. They're still together. They just had their anniversary yesterday.
Yesterday. Yeah.
That's what's good. Shit, my thing.
43 years.
43 years. Yep.
Married. Yep.
That's a blessing, shit. See, you can't get that shit getting married at 40 and shit. You feel me? Shit hard to get like that. You feel me? So
hopefully I'm married by 40. We praying.
That would be the issue with, you know, when you hear those type of like them type of numbers like 30 and 40 years, you know them people been together a long ass time. You know they've been together. They grew together. You feel me?
They've been through it. Yeah, that's true.
You know they molded each other. You get what I'm saying? So she can damn near finish every one of his goddamn statements and just vice versa. You feel what I'm saying? So
You said you've been married how long, Cody?
Man, I think it's been like 16 years.
Okay,
Yeah, 16
so
years.
it'll be 17 for me in February.
That's
I
awesome.
just got 16 this month. December.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I like to tell people, get married, but don't think it's gonna be peaches and cream every day. Now, and I think that's where people fuck up when they get married. They think that shit just gonna be cute and sweet,
and then you just leave. Yeah,
because they look at the pictures and the photos like, oh, it's so cute, it's so sweet. They look like everything. Please don't let Facebook fool you. Facebook is a motherfucking lie. That's why
I think like if you the type of person who like got that that type of personality or that type of mind frame where you quit on shit a lot. You know what I'm saying? When they put you in them advanced classes in school, you was in there about 2 weeks and you went home and told Mama, I need to get out of there. I can't do that. Then they put you on the basketball team and you got down me seeing somebody who was a little better and you said, Mama, I don't want to do that. So if you constantly so willing and able to give up on any and everything, you probably don't need to goddamn me intertwine your life with nobody else's. You feel me?
That's true.
And then with that, I think
that's a good way of looking at it too.
I think some people too move too fast. I think
absolutely
when you get married too fast in a relationship, that can fuck it up.
Because you don't really know. It takes time. It takes time.
You gotta get to know a person. You can't just be like, oh, we done had a few good times here and there. Because people do that shit too.
Right.
You really gotta get to know a motherfucker, like a little bit.
Yeah,
and then, even after you marry somebody, you still getting to know them. You still are gonna learn things about that person where you be like, God damn.
Daddy told me, he said, you really never stop learning the person.
No,
you never stop. You
people change within seasons, within years, within decades, within like nobody
with maturity. Some people just within a relationship, y'all ain't gonna mature on everything at the same time together. You understand what I'm saying? So your mind frame might be on some money type shit when at this stage in his or her life, they can't even fathom the shit you on. You understand what I'm saying? So you gotta be able to know that, hey, that's a separate entity over there that's growing and mind developing and running up on things and discovering shit at certain times in their life that you may have discovered this shit years ago, but they just running into it and getting familiar with it at this point in their life. So you got to be able to goddamn me know how to handle that shit and properly guide that shit. Well, it ain't no way y'all ain't bumping heads. You understand what I'm saying? You getting frustrated because the motherfucker just don't know. You understand what I'm saying?
You right. You preaching on that, like for real, and then you have to align yourself with other people, you know, maybe other couples that have the same mindset too. Like if you engage with other people or other couples, if they're not on that same mind thought or that thought process that y'all on, trying to better y'all relationship, trying to better y'all lives for y'all kids and vice versa, it's kind of pointless to even engage with other couples if they're not on the same level. You know what I'm saying? Mentally on that same level. Y'all trying to level up. Y'all trying to do better for yourselves. Y'all trying to make sure that y'all's relationship is cool and is going cool. Y'all, you know, it's just different things that you got to pay attention to.
And then, like, see, I always been a type where, like, I only deal with like shit. If I deal with Jay Print and we on this we cool. We fuck with each other on some other shit. You know what I'm saying? Like breaking bread with each other or something. You know what I'm saying? If he know where it's at and I can't get it, he gonna plug me in. He ain't gonna text me and all that type of shit. Well, but that's all I fuck with him on. We ain't going out together to the club. We ain't got them riding. You understand what I'm saying?
You gotta have
So,
certain friends for certain shit.
yeah,
Absolutely.
you know what I'm saying? And that's the only thing certain people made for is certain shit. So you can't do everything with everybody. You understand what I'm saying? So that's just the way I always view that shit. Anything in life.
I agree with that too. Yeah, I agree with that. Because you definitely can't include everybody in everything.
Right.
Everybody can't go. Everybody can't go and don't want to ride with everybody. So shit, I just ain't for real.
That's fact. That's a fact. That's facts right there. What you think, JP? Portia? Anybody?
I really don't know much about the marriage life, so I'm listening to y'all. But I know about being in long-term relationships. My little 5-year thing I had. But
what was your longest relationship, JP?
5 years.
Okay.
I think that I used to really be in love with that woman. We used to
The 5-year relationship?
Yeah, we used to always be up under each other.
Is it one of your baby mamas?
No.
Oh wow.
But the thing is, you know, she never had kids and stuff like that. So if I would have stuck with her, I would have never had kids. And to me, kids was more important than having a woman.
Why? Why is that?
Because like I wanted to experience fatherhood, and she couldn't provide.
Why was fatherhood so important to you? What was it about fatherhood that what made you say I want to have fatherhood versus companionship? Real true companionship.
I mean, you can have companionship and stuff like that. I wanted my kids to be by her, but she couldn't have them.
Oh, okay.
So at that point, you know, at the 5 years, you haven't got pregnant yet. You in my way.
So you was trying to get her pregnant?
Yeah, we used to. I'll damn near for have her take pills. You know, they had came. This was back in 2008. Have her take pills. I found out that you could take pills to have twins, triplets. So I told her, like, take these pills. Let's go get these pills. Yeah, so if she would have got pregnant, the pills would have made her have triplets or twins. However, you know, I guess it put the ovulating bubbles in her stuff.
Like in vitro or something?
Yeah, I didn't know it was pills.
In vitro or like?
I don't know. It was something.
In vitro is normally when people have twins.
So
you usually take shots for that.
But at the end of the day, the companionship was good. I loved her enough to get her tatted on me.
What?
Yeah, that's on my neck. Let me see.
Wow.
Yeah.
Where's she now?
She in Texas. She from Texas. She from Galveston.
Are y'all still friends?
She came back up here in 2020 because we broke up in 2010. She came back 10 years later, and I realized that she's still stuck in the past, and because we used to have dogs for kids, and when she came up there, she had a new pair of 3 dogs, and at that point, I already got 3 kids. I had 2 kids. Plus one on the way. Legacy was on the way, and she never changed though. She still, like, you know, she was still grimy in a way, like, so she had that. Yeah, and then she came back big as hell.
What?
So I realized that I only loved her because of her frame she had when I was with her.
So it wasn't real love then. It was more so infatuation.
If that's what you call it.
Well, if you were saying because true love, you love somebody's soul, you love them from their inner being. So if her outer appearance stopped you from loving her, then it wasn't love.
Well, you gotta also understand we had a 10-year break from even seeing each other. So when we broke up in 2020, I hadn't seen her since 2020.
Yeah.
And when she came back, I basically had got closure because I should dwell on her and thinking like if she come back, my life gonna be better again. So when she came back, I'm like, damn, I don't feel like I thought I would have. And then it didn't help because she was big. Like, dude,
well, damn, JP.
So basically, it sounds like you lost attraction to her. So it was more so of a physical thing. That's what you were led by, right?
No, I realized I outgrew her. I realized because during those 10 years, I was growing. And then when she came back, she was still the same person. She never grew. So she was still doing the same stuff that
she grew, but she didn't grow how you wanted her to grow.
It reminded me to sum everything up, it reminded me on why we broke up in the first place 10 years previous. So I ended up getting closure. And I did, because at first I used to dwell on him like, damn, when we start talking on the phone and stuff, I was like, man, you need to come back home. We'll have to be, I'm a better man now. But when she came back, like all that year or whatever, I'm like, man, I thought because she drove from Texas all the way to Milwaukee to be with me. And we was in a hotel for about a week, and then I ended up getting this apartment. And them dogs were shitting everywhere. I'm like, man, I haven't had no dogs since I have kids now. And you still playing house with dogs. And
well, she didn't have kids.
But I was like, man, shit.
Whoever said she grew ain't shit. I don't know who it was, but it was funny as fuck.
Look though, when I was in a relationship with her, you know how you wake up in the morning. It'd be like y'all both wake up early in the morning, about 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, and we used to just sit down and talk to each other about anything. Then we'll whip out a Sister Soldier book because she used to love reading and shit. Coldest Winter Ever. That's how I about the book. Because I used to lay between her lap and she used to read the whole story, and we'd be so into the story, like, yeah, right, man. Let me know it's time for us to go to bed again.
She reading them Zane books to a nigga freaky as hell on the couch.
You don't know about that, child.
You don't know about that, sis.
No, I'm just saying though, but you know.
Wherever my fiance.
At least I got the chance to experience true love, though. I ain't gonna lie.
So, were you ever in love with any of your baby mamas?
No.
Oh, okay.
I appreciated every pussy that
then why did you have babies with them?
I appreciate every pussy that women gave to me.
Why did you have babies with them?
Except for them? Wow. And they popped your babies out?
Why would you have babies?
That's crazy word.
Huh?
Why would you have babies with women that you don't love?
Right.
I didn't I mean, the women that I want to have babies by, they didn't have. It just so happened. I didn't try to get them pregnant. I thought, shit. I wanted the women that I wanted to be my baby mamas, like her and other women. They didn't get married. These buster ass women had the babies. I was just trying to get it.
Okay. So why would you even ejaculate in them though? Then
if they so
busted and toe up.
Well, when you having sex, that's what
I don't give no excuses, no.
you know what you was doing, JP.
No excuses.
Jay Prince, what happened? Hey, Jay Prince. Hey, what happened when you having sex?
No, everybody know what the fuck going on when y'all having sex.
Exactly.
I'm trying to figure out what happened when you.
State of mind. When you having sex, you are not in your right state of mind.
You said when people have sex, they're not in their right state of mind. Is that what you said?
Yes,
Oh, baby, no. I'm in my right state of mind.
Okay.
I ain't got
the only thing you think about is busting a nut. Only thing you think about is
I've been on birth control. I was on birth control before we had kids. I've been on birth control since then. We know what the fuck we doing around this bitch.
So that's why you said the only thing on your mind is busting a nut. That's why it's also important to make sure that when you are intimate, and I've learned this over time, it has to mean more than just lust.
Oh yeah, I get that part. I understand that. Like, in order for a woman to bust a nut, it don't have nothing to do with you sticking it. It's all about the mental and the touching and all this other type of stuff.
And she has to be ovulating.
For a woman to come, it's all about touching. It's all about getting her, making her feel relaxed and comfortable, and touching on her, mentally fucking her. It don't have nothing. The sticking part is for you.
It has something to do with that too. You gotta know where to go, what to touch.
Why would you just? If you don't like it like that, why would you?
It don't have nothing to
why
do
would
with
you impregnate a woman that you don't really like?
Right.
I mean, it is what it is. I didn't even know her name when she.
Cody.
I didn't know I had a baby till I got found on.
I'm gonna tell you all the rubbers too expensive. Shit, I don't buy them goddamn rubber.
But it seems like that's our guy.
Hold on. You said rubbers are too expensive. Kids are more expensive than rubbers.
Absolutely.
That's what Jay Prince said. I ain't said that.
Oh, you know.
Okay. He said, "Fuck the rubber." Shit, he down in that bitch.
But sometimes women that you don't think we have.
He just told you when you have a sex with in your right mind, he goes straight retarded when it's time
That is funny.
All logic out the wonder. That nigga walk right past the car and just get a stick of gum. Fuck
the car. Be retarded. Everybody having sex.
Yeah, he goes
straight. The
straight.
name of your kid's mom?
You said what?
You didn't know the name of one of your daughter's moms?
No, I did not.
What?
So y'all didn't hear him say that?
Yeah, I heard it.
I missed that part.
Yes, he said it.
Asking me her name, I asked the police, "Do you know her name?" Like, I didn't know her name at all.
Police.
This is a lie.
How
do you get to the police? Where the police come in at?
They always around. So what I worry about, they always around. Hey, Jay Prince, I meant to get on your ass the other night about that goddamn story you was telling on that motherfucking panel.
Get on it, bro. Get on it.
I was like, what the fuck is this nigga?
What?
Hey, boy, you ain't shit, boy. Hey. Hey, nigga, you said you picked up the prostitute and you. Hey, nigga, you ain't shit, bro. Hey. You said what you said?
With her ass.
Huh? What you do? What you do with her though?
After we got done, I would start talking to her like, why is she doing this?
No, nigga, before you got started. Before you got started, what you do?
Shit, I was up there, foreplaying. First off, when I pulled up on her and stuff like that, and I asked her, told her to come.
No, you said something about her butt.
I'll put my face on her butt just to smell it.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna put my thumb in her butt.
Cody though.
No, fuck that. Fuck that.
When I
Fuck
spread
that. You don't put your whole face in random cheeks.
Listen, when I spread them cheeks, that booty sound like
walking cheeks.
Like it was so wet. I'm saying, ooh.
You kissed it.
I kissed the cheeks. I didn't put my tongue in it though.
You ain't shit, boy.
Wow. Did it stink?
No, it did not stink.
It was prostitute butt. What is you doing? You don't treat prostitute butt like that, nigga. What the fuck is wrong with you, man?
19 years old though, for real.
What?
I was 18, 19 years old.
Oh, okay. He was.
Are you sure it
You
didn't
don't.
stink?
Huh?
Either
Are you
way.
sure that it didn't stink? Because I feel like if it was it had to have a little stink.
You know when your dick hard, that
It was
smell.
squirty, but it didn't stink. It ain't.
You know when you horny, dookie smell a lot. Dookie smell.
Hey, did you even rinse it off before you ain't rinse it off?
Hold on, wait.
Not range it. He said range it.
No, I try to keep her smell on me, like, because I knew she.
Cody cut you too. Cody cut you too. Range it.
I be wrenching off all my food before I eat it.
Hold on, wait, really quick.
She still with me that whole night.
First, you got a question.
I wanted to make sure I heard that correctly. You said that poop smells better
when you horny.
See how you go retarded when it's time to fuck. He'll give a fuck. All the sense is leave.
Can you explain that?
So if
Can I explain this? You know how y'all get fucked in y'all ass? You gonna smell it, right? Keep fucking it because
I don't like that. That hurt. Go ahead.
But then he's gonna keep hitting it because he horny. You know how niggas be hitting y'all booties. Now y'all get y'all booties and shit.
I can do without
It still be shaking, right? Don't it still be? It still have a little doodle smell, Portia. Right?
I don't want no parts of that shit. I'm sorry. That's still a little bit.
I'm okay with regular, like.
Yeah, butt stuff.
I ain't gonna say I ain't tried it, but Jesus.
Right,
Christ.
but I'm okay with regular. I'm good.
Lord. Thank you for deliverance, Lord.
I'm good. Like
I got stuff there.
No, man, I'm just saying, keep your prostituting escapades off the internet, big boy.
Booty hole to be inserted in.
That's true. It's for stuff to come out of. Ew.
Yeah, it's for exit. Not
too. Piss. Yeast infection, discharge.
Did you say yeast? Hold on. Did you say yeast infection? He said yeast infection.
Come out of there too.
Yeast infection.
You know what I'm learning? They say most yeast infections are caused by men.
No, it's caused by them panties and thongs y'all be wearing too.
No, it's caused by y'all hoe ass niggas.
And douches, and all this other shit.
I think it's.
I've only had one yeast infection in my whole life.
So you had a discharge come out of that at one point.
That was about 20 years ago.
Babies come out of there.
Not to mention y'all got blood that come out of that.
Yeah, we do. But if you did it properly, don't get infection. I don't get infection, and I get a period every month.
I want to eat a little bit of shit, then eat all of that come out the vagina.
JP, please, okay.
I'm just saying.
So you mean to tell me?
Eat dookie, but we
So
gotta
you
eat.
mean
Hold on,
to
wait.
tell
He
me
says
right now? Okay.
Hey, bro, you crazy.
Hold on, y'all. I gotta ask you this. I gotta ask.
He said he'd rather eat dookie. Is that correct?
I want to eat dookie. Have to eat infection, blood, fishy smell, all that shit.
Who has that though? When during intercourse?
All y'all do. Y'all smell like that.
Women that he messed with.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
you did go on
crazy word.
Remember when you went on
Baby, I
Kendra
wish
G?
I would.
You said that you messed with a girl who had a stinky cooch from her show.
What?
You do that on Kendra G. Yes, you did.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you sure did. We reviewed that.
I did not
You
mess with that
reviewed that
woman.
show.
I did not have sex with that woman. I literally said that I did not have sex with her.
But
How
you
you know
just told
who
us
you
that you ate some girl's booty. And
No, not some girl. Nope. Hold on. Excuse me, man.
Cody.
Not some girls. This was a prostitute. Hey, that nigga say, no, this wasn't no black man. This was a nigga. this was a
oh yeah. You just said that you ate some prostitute's booty.
It was, but I didn't never eat the booty. Though. I just kissed it. I just kept kissing her
cheek. It smelled like poop, and then you said that you would prefer to
kiss
eat
the
poop
booty
than
cheeks.
Eat
the inside.
Big. Her booty was big.
No, the inside. You opened it. You told me you put it on that thing.
Only thing I kissed it. That's it.
You know.
The butthole, or.
That's so nasty.
You know how when you open the cheeks and it be like a little shiny little part right there.
Please.
The little shiny little part. It be glistening.
Yeah, it was all shiny and shit.
That means she in a bath. She in the shower.
If I was 18, 19 years old.
She got.
I was about 18, 19 years old though.
Was it hot outside?
It was kind of warm, cause you know when nighttime comes, that breeze hit. It was like
she was walking. She was walking.
She on an all white jogging suit.
She was walking.
Let's Blue Jay, get him up out of here, Blue Jay. I can't.
Oh, and she was musty too.
Oh, you guys can't hear me now. What's up?
Yeah, girl, we can hear you.
Especially if you can smell.
Portia, how your booty smell right now?
About, like,
that is inappropriate.
Right, how your booty smell right now?
Inappropriate.
She said that's inappropriate.
Right now, it's not gonna smell.
This nasty.
Absolutely. None of y'all wouldn't up her ass smelling good right now.
Here you go.
I do.
I tell you right.
We bathed.
Shit, boy. He'll give a fuck. Hey, once he's back against the wall, all weapons come out.
I bet it don't smell like no booty tang.
I'm talking about eating some booty, though, right?
It don't smell like no booty tang booty.
It smells like something.
Is it nasty?
I thought y'all like when niggas
ask Blue Jay. Ask her.
No.
Blue Jay. You don't care about the white lady booty?
Say it again.
Hold on.
My headphones. Do I care about whose booty?
The white lady booty.
Blue Jay, don't
I'm good. I don't have to worry about it.
Hey, Blue Jay, let me ask you a question.
Blue Jay innocent child.
When you look at your shape, would you consider you got a nice shape?
Mm-hmm.
How big is your booty?
Oh my god.
What do you want me to like? Give you a measurement? I mean, I don't know. It looks good. I like
stand
it.
up.
I'm fine.
Just stand up once.
I'm not a.
Blue Jay got a
like
real
a side
nice
show.
Blue Jay fine.
Yeah,
I seen her on her IG page.
Shout out to Blue Jay. I gotta give it to her.
Yeah.
And I ain't gonna even hate on her.
That's your
I ain't
real
gonna
butt
even hate. See, I'm fair.
of
I keep it
I've always
real.
had a fat.
Blue Jay look good.
Oh, you did? You got
Blue
hips
Jay
to
got
go
a
with
real
that too?
Everybody up here fine, child.
Period. Everybody. Literally.
Yeah.
Everybody. Portia, Sis,
looking
me, Blue Jay, and this. I can't talk about the men, but yeah.
Appreciate y'all. Y'all the best. Appreciate y'all.
Oh, the girls fine. I don't know about the boys.
I gotta walk around so I'm gonna mute so it's not loud. Hold on.
I didn't hear what she said.
I can't be talking about the boys.
Hey, Nightish.
Night. Here come Nightish.
The OG.
Drama in this morning.
Talk some shit.
Jesus Christ.
Here's somebody he want to come get him some Gucci.
Oh, good luck.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, man. I done have stories, man. I done live life at the very least. I could say that I live life.
You live life. You have any regrets?
Absolutely none, except my baby mamas.
This nigga ain't shit.
That's kind of like a big part of your life, your baby mom, because that means they're your kids' moms, and then
right. Then you wouldn't have your kids. So I mean,
you know how you gotta force yourself to like somebody because that the people that you love care about them, so you have to care about them too. That's my situation.
Your situation.
So whoever my kids love, I got to love.
Yeah, well,
please don't just randomly have kids again. I would prefer that you be in a real relationship.
So if your kids love their stepdaddy, you gonna love them?
No, they don't have no stepdaddy.
18 years doesn't seem like. Oh yeah. No, but 18 years is a long time if you have to deal with somebody if you don't really like them. You know, I mean, I don't have like a dislike from it, but it's like after you've been divorced like 10 years and you're like, I still have to talk to this person all the time. Like, you don't normally have to do that when you break up. You know what I mean? It's like, hey, see ya, like have a good life. But you just have to be in contact with them, like against your will in a way. Even if you don't fight, it's just kind of annoying, I guess. Like, so if you think about 18 years of how much can happen, what you can like go through with them having a kid, so you have to think about that in advance, you know.
Do you think? I personally believe that when people sign up to be in relationships or marriage, I think they should start off with like a little 5-year marriage, or it should be something where you can sign up to be married for 5 years. 10 years.
You can already do that
forever. What are you talking about?
Divorce.
See, that forever stuff make it feel like, come on, because the moment you born in this life,
if you already have that mindset,
yes.
Let me finish my thought. Let me finish my thought.
Get your friend Cody. Get your friend Cody.
The moment that you born in this life, you already got a death date. Right?
I miss SD hitting the link.
Unless a woman will. Or a spouse will. Ain't nothing lasts forever. Everything in life got a date. Your kids
it's up to those people though.
Forever. They gonna get grown and get on their own.
Okay, JP.
What?
If you go into a marriage saying, "Oh, I only want to be married for 5 years," you're gonna be married for 2 months.
No, I'm saying like after 5 years,
just like you were.
You should have that option to separate. You should not have to be forcing yourself to be in these long marriages and stuff, and you
it's
hate.
Not about forcing.
But it's not forced if it's something that you genuinely want.
Your mindset when you say, "Hey, I want to marry this person. I want to be with them for the rest of my life." That should be your mindset, no matter what. I love this person so much. I want to be with them for the eternal life.
Right.
For the rest of my life.
It's not supposed to be viewed as a burden.
That's the first part. That's the way
you
it's
might not feel like that 5 years later, though, and you might
You might not, but that doesn't mean that you just leave the relationship. You go to a counselor, you go to therapy or whatever, and see if y'all can work it out.
That
and
sounds
if y'all
so fucking miserable.
and boom, and then maybe
it's life.
Would you just give up just because you don't like a person after 5?
No, I'm just
Do
saying.
you know how many
You
times
should
I've
not
been
have to
married
live
for
with
17
misery.
years almost. It'll be 17 years for me in February. Do
You
you think
should
I
not
like
have
my
to-
husband
you should
every
never have
fucking
to
day? Do you
subject
think he
yourself
likes
into
me every
misery.
day? You think he like me every day?
I'm not
Hell
saying about
no.
liking you every day. What I'm saying is sometimes you grow. Y'all can grow
People
differently.
who ain't been
You
married,
grown
I'm
up to
sorry.
be this
I'm
way, he
sorry, this
grown
is no
anyway.
shade, no tea. People who ain't been married for a long time, I can't listen to y'all. Cause y'all don't understand what it really is to go through the trenches with somebody and stick that shit the fuck out.
No, I do.
I
I feel
can't
like
listen
I do.
to y'all. I'm sorry. I can't.
I feel like I do. I mean, I was with him 11 years, like 3 kids. That's a long time.
Okay.
I feel like going through my divorce
was
taught
not
me a lot what not to do, what to do. You get what I'm saying? Like if
I
you
get
go
that
through something
too.
and you learn from it.
But y'all, okay. Listen, everybody got their own story. All I'm saying is, listen, me and my husband been literally through everything, pretty much. So, with that being said, it's hard for me to listen to other people.
Well, we don't want you to listen to what JP is saying anyway. It don't make sense.
I'm not listening to this motherfucker. It just
It doesn't make sense. So.
Whoa. I've been in a relationship been longer than you've been married with a person with kids, though. So you the last one to listen to.
Who are you talking to me?
Oh, here they go. Here go Jay Prince and Mo.
I'm not doing this with JP tonight. He not gonna get my blood pressure up.
Don't stop putting yourself above me like you on this pedestal. No, you made some fucked up
I don't
decisions.
put myself. I don't know where you get a pedestal from.
Make it about me, JP.
I don't know where you get a pedestal from. I don't put myself on a pedestal. I never do.
I'd rather you come against me. Come against me. Because I can bag my shit up 10,000
No,
times.
you know it was weird.
I can bag myself up too. I just refuse to argue with him tonight.
When you talking about this marriage stuff, right? I think that everybody is different. I don't think that to force everybody to want to be with somebody to death do his part and all that. Man, fuck all that.
Well, don't get married.
Those are the vows.
If I end up after that 5 years,
Okay, let's let Blue Jay get
another
in.
5 years, cool.
Let's let Blue Jay get in. Blue Jay, what do you think about this so far?
Well, I was just thinking about how, like a couple of months ago, it was in September, 3 months ago, I was at my son's football game and my ex-husband was there too, and he was just alone. Like he gets remarried, but she wasn't there, and so I had to talk to him about something with like the kids anyway. And so I was like, "Can you believe?" And I was like, "If we were still married, we would have been married 22 years today." He was like, "That's today." Like I kind of think he knew, but he was just like, trying to play it off. But I was like, "Yeah," but I really thought it was like so long, and like, but then I had to put myself and think, if I could like snap my fingers and like still be married to him, would I? I don't. And I could honestly say I wouldn't. And it's not because of him or anything or like giving, throwing in the towel. But it's like, I think of all my experiences I've had since then in my life and like how I've changed and grown. And like, I'd have to kind of give that up, And I would have gained other things. But I think that, I don't know, like you're right. You do learn a lot. So sometimes, that's all you can take as a lesson. Like not everybody's going to go to the grave, So it's a good dream, though. I think.
Now, I do have a question for you, though, Blue Jay.
Okay.
What made you even bring up the time frame during that time?
What do you mean?
Being that his wife wasn't there, and then y'all had a little moment to yourself or whatever. And
you think I'm trying to slide in on my ex? No,
I'm just asking. Maybe
I've been married too since. I got married first, actually, but no, we'd have to talk about the kids. I had to talk to him about I had to file a police report against a cyber bully for my son, so I needed to talk to him about that. So that was pretty serious because I would want him to tell me. So but no, his wife and I mean, we've been around each other lots. I mean, she's fine. We don't have any issues with each other. No, if I wanted to like be shady, I could be shady without like having to hoped she wouldn't show up at the football game and I have zero interest. So, but yeah,
Do
maybe
you,
we're just
do you,
mature
do you
adults.
think that he would, if you advanced to him, do you think he would go?
No, I don't. He's not a cheater, and I know that
Okay.
because he didn't cheat on me. So,
Okay.
but I would
All
never,
right.
I would never have that interest or like.
Okay.
I'm not attracted to him like that anymore. I mean, like there will
Mhm.
always be a love there, but it's more of like a respect for like experience. Like you just said, you've been through a lot together or whatever. So you
Mhm.
always gonna have like a place for them, and you see like your children have you know half their DNA or whatever. But
Okay.
no, I mean on that like petty like lusty level, like zero. No, that'd be weird. So
Okay. That's fair. That's fair.
yeah.
All right. What y'all think?
Hey,
Anybody want
DG.
to start? What's up, DJ? Ooh, child.
I was gonna say like, you know, I think like marriage can be a beautiful thing though if it's done right. You know what I'm saying? And ain't no one way to do shit. You understand what I'm saying? So your woman might not put up with what my woman put up with, big dog. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And vice versa. You feel me? You as a man might not put up with what I put up with. You feel me? But that don't mean that you right and I'm wrong or I'm right and you wrong. It don't. It just mean that shit, this work for me and that work for you. You feel me?
Right.
It's more than one way to skin a cat, big dog. You feel me? So, you know, every car salesman don't sell cars the same, big dog, but they selling the same cars.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, bro,
Yeah, that's
it's
true.
about
That's a good point.
it's about like knowing what you want to do and see motherfuckers be scared to commit themselves to something. You feel me? And that be on both sides, especially when it come to committing themselves to the next motherfucker. They'll commit themselves to getting up to going to work every day. You feel me? They gonna commit themselves to being up an hour and a half before time to clock in. You understand what I'm saying? That's on both sides. They'll commit themselves to goddamn me going to the bar every motherfucking me third Tuesday and Thursday night at half hour. You feel me? But when it come to committing themselves to goddamn me another person, motherfuckers fall short on that, big dog. They be scared of it's a fear, in my opinion. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But shit, bro. Once you find a motherfucker that's about you and you know that motherfucker about you and don't make no decision without goddamn me thinking about you and how it's gonna goddamn me benefit or go against you. You understand what I'm saying? Then nigga, you know that motherfucker there gonna be that one that's no matter what y'all go through, it's hard for you to let that shit go. You understand what I'm saying? So there's married. It's a lot of give and take in that shit. You feel me? It's a lot of goddamn me compromise. You feel me? But bro, every compromise that you as a man make sure be for the betterment of the motherfucking me family, for the household, big dog. You feel me? So, and I don't, your obligation, your commitment is to goddamn me being able to goddamn make sure these folks straight and eat every motherfucking day and every night, big dog. Make sure these folks ain't goddamn me on side the road no motherfucking well, starving. You feel me? That's your motherfucking me commitment. I'm committed to goddamn me this woman to make sure that we straight around this motherfucker. Feel me? I don't give a fuck about all the You think I sit around and waste my motherfucking time about thinking about wondering, worrying about what the fuck she thinking or how she or what she might be, could be thinking about doing? You think I give a fuck about that, big dog? You think that's what I'm finna waste my motherfucking time, stress myself bald head behind, big dog? Hell nah, nigga. Never in life. You feel me? Cause big dog, I'm gonna do my part. You feel me? And I'm a goddamn me show that nigga, hey, what I committed myself to doing, I'm doing. I committed to goddamn me making sure these folks around here straight, and y'all ain't goddamn me needing for nothing, wanting for nothing, and y'all ain't goddamn me fucked up. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
I love that.
I think
and that's what we gotta stand on. And nigga, it ain't no shame in goddamn me loving a woman, nigga. You wanna love a nigga?
You
Say that, Cody, because it's these red pill motherfuckers out here trying to make it seem like it's a problem when you
That's
love
the
a woman.
problem. Yes.
Yeah, if you don't go all in, it doesn't work. So you kind
It's kind of like they feel ashamed.
Oh, you a Sam. You a Sam.
It's like, they have to be shamed if they
yeah.
love a woman.
That's sad.
You gotta feel like,
weird.
I'm so ashamed. I really love this woman,
She'd be
but
ashamed if
I'm
you don't
scared
try.
to tell a nigga because I
There
don't
ain't
want
no shame in it. I'll be ashamed to goddamn me be standing in front of these motherfuckers and goddamn me massaging the goddamn man's back.
Cody done said the realest shit I've ever heard.
Yeah,
Cody
you
done
know they
spilled-
feel things. Exactly. That's what I just
said
said.
the realest shit.
Nigga with no cramp. That nigga got a cramp and ain't rubbing his ass. He got to deal with it.
This is why my husband can't get with none of this bullshit.
Exactly.
He can't get with none of it. He be listening to me, listen to the shit. He be like, "What the fuck you listen?"
It gets so annoying.
He can't deal with it. He be like, "I
It's
never
a
get on
good
one of the
fight.
motherfucking panels. I never."
It's like this.
I'd be like, I
See,
can't hear no more.
Doesn't work. It's just
It's like this.
He love me.
Women can recognize. Women know they goddamn me. Hey, I don't give a fuck, bro. Look, let's say any one of these women on this panel was your woman. Man, when y'all goddamn me having conversations amongst each other and shit, bro, she know that these women out here ain't like her. She know that it's a goddamn subset of hoes. She know that it's a subset of women that act like bitches and got the resting bitch face off. She know this. You hear me?
Right.
So, bro, you got to be able to know that, hey man, all these women can't be categorized as bitches, hoes, slush prostitutes. Because goddamn me, it's some women out this motherfucker, big dog, and that's real life. The problem is discernment, big dog. Niggas don't got it and don't know how to exercise it.
Come on,
So they goddamn me want to do away with that discernment shit. They want this bitch to have a stamp on her motherfucking forehead that say, I'm one of the good ones.
Yeah.
You feel me? But it don't operate like that. These motherfuckers don't come with no barcode, big dog.
Right.
Well, sometimes those women who just got cheated on or something, or be
they
like,
try to put
they would have been
everybody in
a
the
great
same
wife
box.
You know,
right?
Everybody
Like, not
different. You gotta
everybody
find you. This is why I tell people you have to find your person. You gotta find your person. You can't be out here on this red pill, this feminism bullshit, thinking every woman is the same, every man is the same, because they're not. Every man.
Yeah, because I'm gonna tell you no side. Like I always told you, bro. If the bitch out of line, the bitch out of line, and I'm gonna check that shit, nigga. I don't give a fuck how damn motherfucker feel what I brought in the asshole, nigga. You hear me? And but they'll go for the nigga too, big dog, and that's for the nigga off top, bro. You can't be around me faking and flogging, nigga. I mean, shit, we gotta stand on something, or shit gonna stand on us, nigga.
Yep. Come on. If the men, that's I think shout out to him with that. if you don't stand on nothing, how can you expect a woman to follow you? You don't stand on shit. You're not consistent with what you stand on. You go back and forth. You know what I'm saying? You're not solid.
And then, right. And with women, like we can only thrive in clarity.
Yes.
So how can we thrive with you if you don't have clear
make a woman
direction?
feel unsure,
Right.
she gonna act unsure and do unsure shit.
Well, let me say something.
They want a man so bad. They want a man so bad. They willing to be side bitches, bro. Hey man, look, bro. Don't you know the side bitch group is growing daily?
Yeah, that's all they is. Side bitch, though.
That's how bad they want a motherfucker.
Now, Tony, what you said is some real shit, though, right? But this is the nuances. A lot of these women is not that worthy, though. It's a reason why these bitches are single. See, I think that hold on, let me say this real quick. Niggas be fucking up and putting the bitches on pedestal because they got a long hair and cute face and dick ass. And that's what we fuck up at, because now we just put women on these pedestals as if they that. No, you know how many women that niggas done went through to find this one that they can marry or be together. I got uncles who have been around that had these women, and I done had a lot of women, and it don't always be the nigga fault though.
Let me say this though. Let me say this real quick. Look though, you had all them women, right? All these different bitches, right?
Yeah, they want.
Well, look. All right, but listen though. What I'm finna say though.
Listen to her.
They want word. They want word, right, big dog? But get what? Though, big dog? You know the bitch one word when you first laid eyes on.
Oh. And JP, listen, JP. And hold on, let me add some dressing on top. Let me add a little icing top, a little cherry. You know, like you said earlier.
Feel like I should go. 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 Feel like I should